listening to another episode of Rated G with Gary Garcia and the RustinBluez Rat Pack.
Welcome
episode
back.
7.
Seven
We're
or
moving
six?
right along.
Yeah, 7.
Episode 7. We're official. We just broke the 7 cherry. It's like the 7-year itch. You know?
7's a good number to get over, man.
It's supposed to be a lucky number. The man on guitar, as always, is my man, Carlito.
Yo.
Smooth sound.
Thank you.
Giving us a little happy sounds to start this podcast off. Oh, yeah.
Thank you for listening to us again, by the way.
Take 'em on, baby. Yeah. I want to thank everybody for listening. Whoever came in and tuned in again with us, I want to thank you. All our followers who've been listening from the first podcast. What's up?
What up?
How
What
y'all
up?
doing? Once again, it's Rated G, and we have here with us today. Well, let's say who's not here. We always start by saying who's not here. We don't got Mark with us today. He had to work, and Leo had to work.
Yes, sir.
I told Leo if he had a chance to, call us up, give us a little call in, and say what's up. We'll see if that happens.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Should we do the shot before we start
Yes.
introducing who's here? Let's do the shot. We're gonna
Yeah.
do our official podcast start shot today.
Good to see you, brother.
Our
Good to see you.
inspiration
Thank you.
is some Brazilian rum.
Cachaça.
Cachaça.
Shout out
This is Peter George.
From
Compliments
Peter,
to
of
Peter
course.
George.
Compliments to Peter George.
Thank you, sir.
And let's start off with that. Salud.
Salute, everybody.
Cheers, cheers.
To the Rat Pack.
To the Rat Pack, baby.
Peter George.
Episode 7. Let's
Thank
begin.
you. Let's do this.
Just
Pee.
burned the
Tastes
spot.
like pee.
I don't know what to think of that.
Pee
Brazilian
spiked
pea.
with gasoline. Oh,
I don't know what to think of that.
I don't want to think about it anymore.
Oh man,
Wasn't so
that
bad, actually.
wasn't that
It
good.
just left a little warmth in your chest.
Yeah.
Wasn't that good? I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Takes the hair off your legs.
Ooh.
Want a little nuts?
Yeah, I'll take a nut or two.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
Carl.
Today's
Oh, no nuts
podcast.
from Paul.
No nuts from Carl. Wow, that one hit. Today's podcast is inspired by some Brazilian rum over here. What's it called again?
Cachaça.
Cachaça.
Brazilian piss.
And we have some Corona Familiar again.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Am I saying that right?
Familiar, yeah.
Familiar.
I mean, unless you want to
Just
say it
sounds
with a
weird.
Spanish accent.
Just sounds weird. I say it real white, right? You wouldn't even get some Puerto Rican. with the
Familiar.
way-
Yeah.
With Corona Familiar.
Yeah, you want some familiar?
I say that real white. Yeah, man. It's not good. I got to get my rolling tongue together.
Although
You know?
me and Jen were just having a conversation yesterday how certain people can live in America for 30 years and still say shit with an accent.
Yeah.
I didn't
That
know.
I don't understand. Like after 30 years, it should be like 15 should be like the requirement for assimilation. At that point, you should be like mostly American.
I don't know, man. I figure like they talk more than one language, man. I just give them the credit. I can only speak one. I could barely speak English, and I was born here. You know what I'm saying? I
You
just give them
speak
the
it pretty
credit.
good.
So, and then our
Pretty
inspiration
well,
also,
pretty good. Who's checking?
pretty
Yeah.
well, pretty good. Oh shit!
I was throwing it out there.
Yeah, he did. I didn't even pick up on that. See, I would have never even said that. You fucking smart ass over there. Look at you. You got brains,
A little bit.
good looks.
I hide it all.
You know.
Coming to here.
Once I got married, I hid it all.
Fire fingers.
Let my boobs grow in.
You let your boobs grow. You got very nice, voluptuous
No,
boobs.
actually, they went away since I lost the weight. I still got a little gut, but it's going away.
I'm just not gonna be here this summer, man.
You're not going to be here?
No,
this
that gut's not gonna be here
summer?
this summer.
No, we're going to be hustling
We're putting in
hard.
too much work this summer,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. No doubt about that.
You got big plans.
To finish up our motivation too, we got some diesel
OG for me.
and OG.
Some
So
very
yeah,
nice
so that's
OG though.
that's the inspiration of today.
Diesel for me too.
Some Corona,
Diesel
some
dot,
whatever.
yeah.
We got some diesel. We got some OG.
Mhm.
And here today with us from the RustinBluez Rat Pack is my brother Ivan's with us today.
Greetings.
St. Ives, what's up?
How you feeling, St. Ives?
Feeling much better than I did last week. Thank
You're
you.
looking much better. I
You
ain't even
look good.
fronting.
Thank you. Yeah, my
You look
voice
much
is
better.
coming back.
You got a picture of the Serengeti Gary, circa 20 years ago, on your chest.
Oh, the lion with the dreads. Yeah, That's hot. I
That's a
love
cool
that shirt.
picture, man. That's a cool.
I didn't realize he had headphones on.
Oh yeah, he does. The lion's wearing headphones.
Rasta!
My brother's rocking a shirt with a dreaded lion
Come
on
to
it.
think of it, a
wearing
lion
headphones.
could have dreads. If you were to sit there to fucking let somebody fucking cake your shit out,
Or
a
if he
lion
just
could have
doesn't
some
take,
dope
if
drugs.
he decides to get depressed and doesn't like cats do, they don't take
Doesn't
care of
lick
themselves.
away, yeah.
Yeah,
just dread out
my
himself?
old cat dreaded out.
Did it?
Yeah, after,
Oh,
after I left, she
matting.
got depressed.
They call it matting for
matted,
cats.
but
You
you know.
got depressed when you left, huh?
Dude, yeah. When I left Croatia, right before when we left Bosnia, we stayed in Croatia for a month and a half, almost 2 months. And there was a dog that was in the house. It was my dad's friend, and that dog absolutely fell in love with me. When I left, 2 months straight, she slept in my bed, cried every night. Every night she cried.
Feelings, man.
Oh, no doubt.
Every night, like she fell in
How's
love
your
with
throat
us.
feeling?
It's getting there.
Yeah, you're
It's getting
sounding much better.
Yeah.
You're looking better. Your face and everything.
Yeah.
You got like your color back and everything.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
You know, the man to the right of him is Carlito, as always.
How you
Heard
guys
him playing
doing?
the guitar.
Thank you.
How you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling great.
You're not feeling as good as you did a couple of weeks ago, though, when you had
Oh,
yeah, you feeling a
let's
little
talk
more.
about that for a minute.
No, right now?
Right now, we can talk about it. Get it out in the open.
Get it out in the open.
Get
Okay.
it out in the open.
Okay. Well, we continued on. We got some games in this because I was sick, and I was home, and we had the snow, and we were home, so we managed to get a couple of games in to our season. And Carl has yet to win a game again.
Still.
Wait a minute. You're leaving something very important.
What am I leaving? Oh, we played our game. My team played his team.
What are we talking about? Close game?
The Knicks played the Heat.
Okay, close game. How was it?
It was a close game. I beat him by 3 points.
Did you guys save the replay?
No.
Would have been a good replay.
It was neck and neck all the way.
Hold on, I'll let you guys know. I went
the computer
online
was doing
yesterday.
everything it could to try to make him win.
I went online yesterday for the first time on FIFA. I was like, fuck it, let me try Xbox Live. Let me
kicked the
play
shit
somebody
out
out there. Do 4-zip. I got destroyed. I was getting, and the thing was, is that I was fighting very hard to keep it at 4-zip.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't work as hard as I did, it would have been like an 8-zip game.
Does it bother you to know that the kid was like 8 years old?
He wasn't actually.
No?
He wasn't. No, because
You
I
were
heard him on the
talking? You
mic.
were
No,
talking?
he said just a couple things. Like when he scored, he was like, "Oh, that was a good one," or like, "Nice try," because I was really genuinely playing hard defense. It's just this guy had it down.
So he'd give you the nice try.
This guy had it down. Well,
He
because
gave
he
him a
saw.
attaboy.
Well, no.
Attaboy.
You know
Like
what
I
it
gave
was?
you yesterday,
You know what
attaboy.
it was? It's
Carl
a
got
little
the attaboy
different. It's a
award.
little different in the FIFA because you can slide in the way of a shot, whereas in basketball you got one guy going up to block it, and it could be a good defense. Whereas like you were right up in his face and he still made it over you.
Yeah.
But in FIFA it's a little different because he was taking shots from off of fouls. So he was taking chip shots at the goal with a man wall in front of him.
Dude, that's the problem I have with soccer, dude. I know Kevin, who might or might not show up.
We
My
hope
boy
so.
Kevin, who
Hope so, too.
owns
Fat Cat
Cats.
Tattoos.
Yeah, well, actually, the man we were talking to just now is my man Polo. We didn't introduce you properly, Polo.
They know me.
I know they know you,
I hope
but,
they
but
know
you
me.
know, I'm hoping we get new listeners every day.
Oh.
And if we do, this is Polo. That
Well, I
sexy
hope
voice you
aside
hear over
from
there.
new listeners, I hope we get in the next 3 weeks one more RustinBluez show and another meet and greet.
Actually, we're working something out right now for Shillelaghs.
Shillelaghs. We should, yeah, we should definitely do
Astoria
it.
Queen. So
28th?
28.
Oh,
as
March?
of right now, it's March 28th is our next gig.
We'll
as
make
of
it
right
happen.
now,
I'll hit
but,
Vegas up.
let's
I'll push that ball forward a little
Yeah,
bit.
let's push that through.
probably 2 hours.
It's just a little pressure, and we'll get that going in a heartbeat. Then
Yeah.
because he's already in there. That's just a sake of upkeep.
Yeah,
A couple
no.
reminders, and that's already done.
Yeah, and then we'll do some promotion, and hopefully the last show was good. People came through, and we'll
That show
do
was
it again.
very fun.
We'll do it again. We'll try to get
Dance
some new
offs
songs
and all
up there
that. We
too.
had everything.
Yeah, we did. 3 splits, people. I did 3 fucking
3
splits.
splits on stage. Yes, you did.
We're going for 4 next time.
That's right. And the man in the back, Peter George.
Peter
He
George,
doesn't say
he-
much. He's the enigma, right? That's what they call him, enigma.
Yeah.
He's like an enigma.
He's our aura. He hovers over us like a halo. Make sure we look good. We're shining.
Yeah, man. So, I'd like to big up my boys over at Fat Cat Tattoos, man. People, if you're looking to get a tattoo, the city's played, man. Come out to Astoria. That's where everything's going on. We got all the artists out here,
That's
man.
where all
Check
the
out
real
Fat
artists.
Cat Tattoos in Astoria, New York. 718-267-1326. That number again, 718-267-1326. Call and make an appointment. Come down. Saturdays, they have walk-in, first come, first serve.
Honestly,
They
it's fun
have-
to just walk in, man. Fat Cats is the kind of tattoo shop you want to just hang out in.
Just hang out. And plus, we're usually there.
If
You'll probably find somebody
you got
from
a
the Rat
friend
Pack
that wants a
hanging out.
tattoo, go there
That's
and
the
go
place
with
to
them
do it,
because you're
yeah.
gonna have a fun time. It's always
Yeah.
a great conversation. It's always a great
You don't
time.
even realize you're getting a tattoo. It's like you're hanging out.
Yeah,
Fat Cats is like a
and-
bar where you could get tatted at. That's
And it's
pretty
like a
fun.
free podcast.
Yeah.
You get there like get your own podcast.
You get a personal podcast.
Yeah, because we're over there and everyone's bugging the fuck out.
You have a great chance
call
to
up.
catch Gary
They
there.
have I'll be there, man. You be there sometimes. We all be there. We all hang out. It's a beautiful place. It's like a family over there. That's like our fam. Since 1994, they've been around. That's
Long time,
www.fatcattattooes.com. The owner's name is Kevin. That's my boy.
That's
Kevin
Mr. Fat
Q.
Cat.
You know what I'm saying? Tell him G sent you. You know, all the artists are good. Big up to my man Bill Blood and my boy Beans. Got love for you fellas.
Great artist, man. Great
And,
artist. Great work.
And if you need a plumber, if your pipes are all stuffed up, if you got any kind of violations going on, with your
Violations
pipes,
removed, yeah. Violations
man.
removed.
Call my boys over at Hydro Plumbing and Heating Corporation. They do commercial, residential maintenance, sprinkler installation, and all. That's right, I said it.
And
all violations removed. Not one fucking violation will be remaining. All right? Not
And that's
one.
great for the fines, man. Think about it. You don't need a $1,300 fine.
That's right. Give them a call over at 917-682-8973. That number again, 917-682-8973. Ask for Mike and tell him Carlito sent you. And, you know.
Might not do much for your plumbing, but it'll do something for ours.
For ours, yeah. You know, if you don't get the hookup, we get the hookup down the line.
But no,
you
they'll
know?
take care of you.
Why not
No,
look
they'll
out
do the
for
right
us?
thing.
They're
Of
honest.
course,
They're
of
honest
course.
plumbers, man. They'll
Of
take
course.
care of you. You know what it is?
Speaking
We
of
don't
which-
big up anybody that's not an honest businessman.
Nah, man.
Fat Cats and Hydro, those are both honest people, man. Nobody's
They'll-
gonna overcharge
they'll
you.
treat
Nobody's
you
knocking
right.
you over. Nobody's knocking you over your head.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
doubt
Nah,
about
we
it.
don't. We're sending you the people we use. You know what I'm saying?
Those
And
are
I
good
want to
people,
big up
man.
Carl, who just passed his OSHA
Uh-oh.
certification.
OSHA certs.
10.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
You're licensed full
OSHA.
OSHA.
Full OSHA.
OSHA
He's
10.
going
Go
for
now.
his FEMA. Gonna throw us in the
Going for
internments.
his FEMA. He's going for his
I am
FEMA.
not going for my FEMA, buddy.
I heard you're gonna do all the plumbing in the concentration camps where the shit is the fan.
Why not? It's money.
Let's jump right into this because I'm gonna forget this story. We got the what is it? We're gonna start doing our weekly silly Facebook post of the day.
Well, not silly, not necessarily silly. It's just our Facebook quote of the week.
Oh, so our social media quote of the week.
Yeah,
We can
yeah,
find it
yeah.
on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere we find it. But
Anywhere
so
you
long
find
as it's
it.
real good.
As long as it's good. See, my thing is that like I always feel like people just put like too much information on Facebook. That's what I feel.
Certain people,
Um,
when emotionally compromised, they will throw stuff out there that they shouldn't necessarily, about their personal lives, about their family, significant others,
yeah, well,
children.
They got,
Certain things that they necessarily shouldn't, but they were compromised emotionally. Keep it in mind.
But at the same time, I can't lie. At the same time that I feel like people definitely share too much information. It's also kind of like what makes Facebook so fucking great, yo.
Well, no study has been released
now,
yet.
Now, like, I'm part of your relationship. I'm wondering if
You're
you
in
know,
there. You
I'm
might
in
as well
there.
be the relationship counselor.
So I'm not gonna blow up the names, you know, but I guess it's not too hard to find. But I mean, you'll know if it's you. But we're not gonna say the names. We just find like a Facebook quote that we feel this is the Facebook quote that this is it.
It's
this is the
week's
week's banger.
This was yeah.
This is the week's banger.
We
And
got
for
a good
me,
one. We
This
got a
one,
good
this
one,
one
people.
ain't really stupid as much as it is one. Well, it's a little bit of both. And it's like I said, it's one of those ones that like I'm just drawn in. They got me drawn in. And it goes, every weekend my twins' dads has an excuse why you can't pick them up. Now I'm trying to be an understanding and patient woman. But this is a hard situation. So before I go crazy, if anyone sees this deadbeat dad, run him over. We can blame it on the weather.
Yes, we can. It's been a lot of snow.
I'm loving
lately.
that one. It has a little bit of too much information.
Just a little
Like-
bit
And
too much.
optimism.
It has a little bit too
Slightly
much
violent
information,
optimism.
and then it has a little, you know, we can blame it on the weather, the little
Yeah, it
cool
has an
thing.
alibi.
It has an alibi. It has a little hate. There's a little
Alibi
hate.
included, people.
There's a little hate, and there's the suspense.
This is a smart woman.
Yes.
But I have a question
actually
now.
love this
Now I
one.
have a question.
But there's the suspense of, is this fucking idiot ever going to show up on a weekend and do right?
Huh.
So that
Which
we-
is sad
No,
because
what-
so that
because
we
if
could
it's a
all-
once in a while thing, it wouldn't be a Facebook comment. So you can tell that it's definitely
it's
a
a,
more.
this one just beat out another one. There was another one that was
Well,
very.
Let's do the
First
close
thing I got a
call.
question.
Let's do the social media close call.
This
What
was
was
a close
second
call.
place? What was
Well,
second
now,
place?
second place, I'm not going to give to the second place. That one, the reason why this one won is because this one had a little bit of the funniness to it with the run 'em over. The other one was just pure like.
Insanity.
No, just pure like deep freaking. I'm in the relationship with
Well,
this dude.
it was
Now,
regardless
what
of
happens
what.
if
Regardless,
someone actually follows through and accidentally uses the ice to run him over? Then what happens?
it was an accident.
It was an accident. You
Not
blame it
a
on.
guy.
Listen, man.
We remember the 70s. He accidentally wrapped himself up in a rug, stabbed himself 4 times, and threw himself off the bridge.
Yeah,
Things
exactly.
happen.
Accidentally.
What do you want? Come on. Things happen.
Statistically.
People are acrobatic. Give them more credit than they deserve.
Things happen. You know. Speaking of the weather, am I the only one who's fucking tired of all the
All right,
fucking
now I'm a
snow?
little tired of it.
Now you're a little
Oh
tired.
no. Carl said I hope it snows like mad this year. I
I
hope it snows
wish.
like mad
You know
this
what,
year.
Carl? I'm on your side. I'm fine with it.
Really?
Because realistically, we would have been sitting inside having a stagnant, get fat, be lazy, it's just cold winter. At least we had an excuse to go outside in the winter and do some shit. Understand,
Eat a
I do
hot
feel bad
dick.
about your wrist.
You're fucking insane, man.
I do feel bad about your wrist. But if it wasn't for the wrist injury, worst case
Wrist
scenario
injury,
at
I
the
threw
end
out
of...
my back yesterday, dude. I didn't go in. I mean, this shit sucks. I can't walk around. I'm short. The fucking corners are starting to get all these big, huge puddles.
The snow is tall.
The snow is tall. I'm short.
The
Every time I
puddles
try
are
to
wide.
climb over shit,
The puddles are wide.
I'm going deep.
Oh yeah, it's like a moat.
Deep, yeah,
Oh,
dude, I
dude,
can't get
we
on the
had-
sidewalk.
He's
We had-
life flow.
Well, here's the thing. We had here speaking
Fuck you, bitch.
speaking
Yo.
of all this snow and the melting snow. My job on Thursday managed to completely fucking decimate my relationship with the gentleman across the street who run the art galleries.
Why?
With me, because I'm the only one who's actually cool with those guys. We were stupid enough in our hotel to leave our snowblower in storage up until this last weekend.
Snow blower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, realistically, think about it. We've got 140 feet of sidewalk and street to clean of snow. When it snows as much as it's been snowing, a snow machine would be very helpful. The
Of
gentlemen
course.
across the street have the entire block. 40 feet of one corner, the entire length of one, and then 40 feet of the next corner. Their building occupies the whole block. They use their snowblower for that. I'm the only one in our building who's actually cool with those guys. They've let me borrow their snowblower 2 times because we didn't have one so that I could clean our snow. On
And they fucked
Thursday, they decided that it was a smart idea to come out from our hotel, 8 deep, 8 shovels, and they want to push all of our slush and snow onto their side of the street and driveway. I abstained, of course, because I was like, these are the guys who lent us their snow machine and help us out. I watched them all morning shovel their snow. Now you want me to put our snow on their driveway? Not happening.
Dude,
Not
I get
after they
pissed.
help me.
I get pissed when I'm shoveling and someone comes walking onto my clean area and they start stomping their feet like on my clean area that I just like. I understand why they do it.
Yeah.
I just hate it.
I would say I do it all the time.
Yeah, I do it too.
Well, you look for
I
the
do
clean
it too.
area. That's where the snow comes out.
No, I do it too, but I just hate it, especially when they do it like right in front of me. I just
You
wanna,
can't be happy
in
about
my mind, what they don't know is they do it and then they walk humbly along their way. But in my mind, they never get
They were
past
murdered.
this. Yeah, I bash them in the head about 4 times.
On the 4th stomp, they
with
were murdered.
Yeah, like I just keep like in my head, I see it. I'm just bashing them with the shovel, like.
Well, I just hope at
and
that
then I
point you
steal
had
their
the.
sneakers.
I hope you had the steel shovel for breaking icy snow versus the big plastic one for picking up, airy one, because at least that way it'd be a quick death.
Yeah, but I got something I want to talk to you about.
Talk to me.
Yeah, on the way back. Oh, my special. Fuck you.
Okay, special fuck you. Here we
My
go. We had
special fuck you.
We had the social media.
As usual, is on
Peter
the way
George's
to Peter
bad
George's
luck.
house.
Peter George.
Always.
Or
On the way
good
to
luck.
Peter-
Let's say Peter George is good luck.
Well, yeah, he always gives us someone to say fuck you to.
Right,
You
last
know?
moment too. The last moment before
Well,
the podcast.
actually,
that
no,
we
no,
could
no,
build.
no. Excuse me. We already got Peter George. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were a lot of ass clowns. We made the right, and there was just like a bunch of fucking people stopped it for no damn reason.
No reason.
Dude looking at like thinking, should I go in this spot? Can I fit? And obviously can't. And then driving is slow as fuck. So there was a lot of ass clowns out. All of them were out today. But on the way to get you, Polo, the big ass clown.
Okay.
All right. And
Ass clown,
what was he
shout out.
driving?
A Mercury Villager.
The Mercury Villager.
License plate number
Actually, what was it? What was it? Do you remember it by any chance, Peter George? How good your memory?
The 3 letters. FXR.
FXR. If you have any.
FXR 014.
Oh, 14?
Said, yeah,
Yeah,
014.
something like that.
No, it couldn't
01
be 014. It has to be 4.
No, I think it was
No,
0149 or some shit like
No, FXR is the first initials, right?
that. Either
That
way,
means the second has to be
this
4.
fucking ass clown, we make the left, he's driving slow as shit in front of us, so we try to go around him. Because, we're running on time, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But we noticed there's a double parked fucking, whatchamacallit truck, so we really got to go back behind him or go in front of him, but he's staying at that speed that's like not letting us get around just to be an ass.
15 miles an hour.
So we slow down and we go behind him again to wait for the next turn. The next turn we go to go around, and this motherfucker comes back around the side and cuts us off. Then he's kind of like doing that little drafts thing in front of us shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really?
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 Big
Like,
douche.
like I love when people, like fucking don't know who they're fucking with. Like, they don't know that I'm a little fucking crazy chihuahua in the passenger seat, ready to fucking rip your fucking jugular out. Like, I just wish. So we pull up around, he calls a beast. He the big horn, comes along the side of him, and we're just yelling at him through the window. Like, I'm looking at him like, what are you, a fucking dick? And he's looking at me like, what are you, a fucking dick? Some black dude and his son And I'm thinking we're about to beat up a father. It's a father-son fucking Saturday. We're gonna fuck them both up. The kid was old enough for a beatdown.
You looked it.
You know,
like
you looked
teens?
it. Teens.
Teens, so
Bigger
he's
than
getting
me.
jabbed. He's
Bigger
not
than
getting
me.
overhanded, but he's getting jabbed a
Bigger
couple
than me.
times.
Yeah, you bitch smack him. You just smack
Yeah,
him.
so we start
That's a
slowing
jab,
down.
dude. He's
So
a grown
Carl,
little
of course,
man.
gets in front of him, you know, and he starts slowing down and shit in front of him, and then the dude kind of just pulled over and let us go. He didn't want none of it, which was probably the smartest thing he did all day. But he still gets my special fuck you salute.
Ass
today.
Clown Award.
Fucking asshole.
Mercury.
You know,
FXY.
I wish he would have jumped out. But on the way to get Peter George, guess what I found?
What'd you find?
I follow Animal Post on Instagram.
Animal posts.
Yeah, do you watch that?
Get up on there, people.
Okay, if you don't, on there is a fucking dolphin rape. Or very close to a dolphin rape, which I'm about to show you right now.
Uh-oh,
though.
here we
Check
go.
this out. Here you go.
Sick.
Very close to a
Sick.
dolphin rape.
Make sure
it's a chick sitting on the edge of the pool.
She looks like a dog.
Oh, and he comes up,
and it
yeah,
just
and
jumps
he
up
goes
and
in.
starts humping the shit out of her. I mean, it's
She
a dry
likes it
hump.
though. Look at her, like
Of course she
holding
likes
on.
it. Did you ever see the size of a dolphin's dick?
It's pretty crazy looking.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
basically
I'll
a mini
show it
orca
to you,
dick,
man.
but that doesn't
Mini
do much.
orca dick.
It doesn't do much for the, you know, it doesn't. It's not saying the dolphin's tiny because orca dicks understand are like 30
Look at
plus
it
inches.
humping him.
Yeah, look at him moving his
He's
waist
going
and
right
everything.
at it, son. He got his fins over
We
her.
gotta throw a link
You
up
know,
on there
you
for
saw
that.
that? I gotta find a link. Animal Post, people.
If
Go
you,
check it out
if
on
anybody
Instagram.
follows Gary on there, he probably liked it.
Yeah, I definitely did like it. It's hysterical. The fucking thing jumps up on this chick on the edge of a pool, starts straddling her, has his fins like holding down her arms, dude. Like his
No,
fins
she
go-
was holding on to his
Oh,
fins.
she was
She
holding on
wanted
to
him there.
his
That's why I
fins.
said she
Oh,
liked
she
it. She's
liked it.
giggling and
Yeah,
holding
yeah.
him. Like,
Look
don't
at that.
slip back into the pool.
Don't,
I like
don't.
you where you're at, Flipper.
Yeah, you big fucking dolphin dick flipper motherfucker.
What about that bottle nose of yours?
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, right? She could like ride his face.
So, 10 minutes
One of the
in.
few
10,
What
species.
should you do if
ten-
you get raped by a
10
dog?
minutes in,
Did you
and we're
really
on
found that? Have you found
bestiality.
that?
Let's.
Yeah.
What do you do if you
Something
get raped
fishy
by a dog?
waiting for it to load.
Oh, see,
Dolphins
Carl,
are mammals, Ivan.
That's why Carl. Yes, they're like it's like almost very close to almost a human
Next
rape.
best thing.
You know, next
Consider,
best thing.
They're considered the second smartest animal in the world.
Dolphins.
Dolphin. Well, anything in the dolphin family, orcas, dolphins, they're all basically the same. But
Really?
bottlenose dolphins are considered the second smartest animal in the world.
What's the first
We saw
smartest?
this thing the other
Humans.
day. Humans. Oh,
they
so they
outsmart.
say.
They outsmart chimps because
they say.
no, because they say.
I don't think humans are that
Whoa,
smart.
All right. I need to read this.
All right, hold on a
All
second.
right.
Just in case anybody's wondering, Carl, who has kind of established himself as the go-to guy to find shit on the internet when we talk about shit, he's found what to do about.
What should you do if you get raped by a dolphin?
Okay, now anybody who's just listening to this for the first time, it was our first podcast, right? We made the comment.
Well,
that-
we're encouraging you to go listen through 1 through 6
Yeah.
because it'll really make sense as far
Yeah.
as we go along.
Yeah, so we made the comment, or you made the comment that dolphins rape.
Orcas
Yes.
do too, but nobody survives those.
But
you
we
made that
made
comment.
a
Actually-
comment that nobody talks about them things.
Dolphins do
Yeah.
rape.
Yes, and we saw the video today of a dolphin jumping on top of a chick
Dry humping her.
and dry humping her.
I mean, he didn't pull their panties down.
No,
but
no, you didn't. Yeah,
Theoretically,
yeah.
he can
Theoretically,
rape her.
obviously, they can rape.
Yeah.
You catch yourself in their element, you're not
Well,
getting away. They do.
well,
No, if
hold
you're
on,
walking,
listen,
ladies
guys.
walking like near the water at 4 o'clock in the morning in high heels,
They'll
coming
drag
a
you
little
in.
I'm
drunk.
gonna confirm this for you, okay?
Okay, so what do you do? He found. What do you do in case of a dolphin rape?
You might think that Flipper just wants to cuddle with you, but a little known fact is that dolphins rape as many 14 humans in the USA alone every year.
Oh shit!
They,
And
hold on a
some of
second.
those-
Hold on,
Dolphins are
And some of those people die.
So hold
Of
on a second.
course they
well, because they
die.
get butted to shit, dude. A dolphin rams you at 30 miles an hour in the water. He's busting all your ribs
Those
up.
are the
and
ones
then-
that are reported. It doesn't.
Well, how does the dead ones report? They just find.
They just float up
They
their
just float
floaters.
up with their assholes ripped out.
They're
They're like,
floaters,
yeah, another fucking. Do they even go after the dolphins that rape people?
I mean, how could you
Is
find
there
them?
like a
What is there?
task
A
Dolphin
force?
dolphin?
penises, which can reach lengths of 14 inches, are capable of grabbing you by
Holy
the arm and
shit.
pulling you in underwater.
It's a
Whoa, whoa,
prehensile
wait a minute,
dick.
wait a minute, wait
It's
a minute.
a prehensile
Hold on.
dick.
Does the dolphin's penis grab you? Is
It's
that
a
what that
penis
just
arm.
said?
It's a penis arm.
It says that the dolphin's penis,
You
which
can hold
reach
hands
lengths
with
of
the
14
penis.
inches, are capable of grabbing you by the arm and pulling you underwater.
Holy shit! So the dolphins, I can't believe we're talking about this again because
Well, this is a new level. We
Yes,
didn't know
this is
this.
no. We
They
just
have
delve
rape
into the
caves.
rabbit's hole.
They have
We-
rape caves.
They
They
bring
have
them back
rape
and rape people in the
caves.
cave.
In fact, some
They all
dolphins
take turns.
they drag humans down under the water rape caves where they can
Where
have
they
some
could all have-
privacy. Scuba
Holy
divers have reported
shit.
finding bodies in these caves that have shown evidence of penetration and dolphin bite marks.
Holy shit! On their necks and on their back, dolphins are vicious. You see, you gotta know.
There's
you
serial
gotta
dolphin
know-
rapists out there.
You know what it is? They didn't have a
rape
safe
caves.
word. You gotta have the safe word. Yes, that's the safe word.
Just
Or
start
sometimes
clicking
it's-
away.
Relax and enjoy it, or fight back. Which would you do?
You gotta let it happen.
Just relax and enjoy it.
You gotta
See,
let it happen.
I've never went diving, and I'm a swimmer, and I've never went diving without a diver's knife. You gotta protect yourself down there, dude. You don't know what's gonna run up on you.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's like...
you're a good-looking guy, Polo.
I'm sure.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even
good
about that.
looking dude.
It's not even about that. I've actually spent a lot of time diving. I was the captain of the swim team. I spent a lot of time in the water.
Dude,
you don't
is there
go diving
anything
in
you
like a
haven't done?
genuinely
Did you-
fish-populated
You don't think
area
the Dolphins
without
know
carrying
that
a
when they
diver.
see you swimming? They go, oh, this guy's a captain.
At least.
Oh, they know it. They
Flippers
know
come
it.
by and rub against you?
No,
They
I
can tell
have
by the
swum,
way
I
you
have
wear your
swum with dolphins.
Speedos.
I have swum with dolphins. Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, wild dolphins off the coast, probably at least 15 of them.
You a
swam up
dude.
within 10 feet of me, dude. It was pretty
Dude,
crazy.
they were probably looking at your ass going, he must work out.
They left me alone. They left me alone, honestly, but it was one of the coolest water experiences of my life.
I
To
would
run into
swim
a
with
wild pod
dolphins.
of dolphins. It was
I
crazy.
would. I wear a chastity belt, but I would. I'd swim with them.
I'd carry a 12
Any of
gauge,
them
but
try
I
to stick their dick in me, they're gonna bang right at the bang. That's all you're bang, 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 bang. That's all you're gonna hear. And I'm gonna be laughing. I was like, ha ha, dumbass dolphin.
Till he
breaks the fucking chastity
till
belt.
he picks your combination lock with his prehensile penis.
Till he says fuck this. Till he says fuck this, and he grabs me by the
14-inch
back of my
dolphin
bald
penis.
head by his fucking flipper and says blow me. Then he just busts out the back of my head with his fucking huge 14-inch, able to grab you by the face dolphin dick.
Donkey punch you.
Pulls
Gave him
back.
his penis.
He's the only fucking species that he can fuck you from behind and donkey punch you with his own dick. His own dick will donkey punch you. Boonk!
Well, you have the choice of a right hook or an
Yo, but
overhand.
dude, that's
It's
crazy
so
that they
useful.
can pull you in. So what do they do? Do they lure you in?
So wait, hold on.
You're
Let me
the boat.
give you all a
You're
visual.
on the
It's a
boat.
dolphin will come over happily. He'll
Yeah.
eke and squeak away till you pet him, and then he'll reach up with a possum-like prehensile penis.
Yes.
And grab your head
Well,
and
that's
say,
what I was gonna say.
and say, "Hold my hand," and you're screwed till you get to the rape cave.
See, you gotta.
and you're on an episode of Dolphin CSI out of nowhere.
You get to the rape cave, dude, and there's like 7 dolphins hanging out and
Well,
shit.
actually, they hang out in
You know what I'm
gangs,
saying?
but they do.
They're
There's a
looking-
dolphin with dreads.
they're
There's one
looking
with
like
brass
the
knuckles
dudes-
on.
Yeah, they're looking like the dudes at the end of, almost at the end of Goodfellas, when he
no.
says, "Yo, you know they got some free dresses over there. Go ahead, just go
Pick
inside.
one out. Go ahead and pick
inside.
one
Go
out."
pick one out." She looks inside, and like you look inside, there's dolphins like sharpening knives.
There's
You
actually
just
a
see-
video for
Put
the
a tattoo of an
Oh
anchor.
my God, there's a video, another video
Yeah.
of what, a dolphin rape?
Um,
You tell me there's a video of a dolphin rape. That's going up on the Facebook page, dude.
Hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
Oh, yes, there is. Look at him go.
Holy shit.
Okay, there's a dolphin. There's a diver. He starts riding me.
That's what it says?
That's what the quote said. He starts riding me. Look at him go.
Oh, look at him go,
He's
son.
rubbing up on there. Oh, he's humping.
Dude, he's going for it.
Wow,
Look at him.
he's upside down humping. He wants
Dude,
the
he
diver
won't
to
let go
ride
of
him.
Holy shit.
He's
Look
a
at
Kama
this.
Sutra reading dolphin.
Dude, that's...
This is a sexually active dolphin. He's
Look
got
at him
posi-
trying
look
to
at
get
it-
away.
look at
This
his
kid's trying
penis.
to get away.
He's got his penis out.
Holy
Look,
shit.
it's right there.
What's it say?
He tries to push me to the ground.
He tries to push him to the ground, dude. This is incredible,
Even though
people.
you said no was what you should have put
Yo,
after that.
dolphins don't know. No means no. They think no means yes.
It's enthusiasm to them. Look, he's pinning him to the seafloor.
Dude, he is. Look at that
Why
shit.
is the other diver washing?
You know
Help
what's sick
him.
is the other diver's filming it. He's just filming it. Like he's trying to get the dolphin's balls. He's trying to get good angles. Look at this motherfucker.
Appears in excitement.
Holy shit. Another one appears?
No, his penis appears
Oh.
in excitement. He circles the
well,
guys.
The penis
He's,
very rarely appears if it
look,
ain't
look,
in
look.
excitement.
He's got it.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, look at the penis. It's out there.
Oh my God. He's gonna
It's
grab
not a
him with it.
14-incher. Let's clarify that, people. But
No,
he's
he ain't
there.
strapped in a 14 inches. Kind of a letdown.
Well, you know
It's a
what?
little bit
Who
of a
knows?
letdown.
He's sporting 30%
It's a
chub,
little bit
dude.
of a
He's
letdown,
not
but he
ready
looks
to
young.
go.
He looks young.
You don't know. Maybe it's
He looks young.
30%
He's
chub.
probably still growing.
It's 30% chub. Look at the poor. Oh my God.
Yo, look at him going for him, dude.
You
What's it
don't-
say right there?
Get on
Dolphin
top.
tries to get on top. He tries to get on top. He's dominant. He doesn't like him to ride him. He wants to just get on him.
Oh, look at it. What the
Just
hell?
let it happen, dude. Dude, just let it happen.
Don't let it happen. Fight that fucking
The dolphin's
thing,
saying, look, this is going to happen
So
no matter
on
what.
the subject of rape, and on the subject of inappropriate people,
And
this
on the
is
subject of inappropriate
Statements.
conversations.
Okay, so Thursday I leave work, and it is a heavily train delayed day, big snowstorm, all
Okay.
sorts of things going on.
I just want to recap a second so my mind can catch up because that shot actually did just
It
take
did.
effect.
It's catching up.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, I'm
that-
feeling that.
between that and the coronas, I'm feeling that, so I want to catch up. You said on the subject of rape.
And inappropriate
And
conversations.
inappropriate conversation. You want to talk about something that happened when you were leaving work.
I left work and entered the
I'm a
subway.
little scared.
Here we go.
And
Here we go.
fucking excited to
Here we
hear
go.
this story.
So check this out. The trains are running, and understand. Let me give you the scenario. 6 train rated busiest train in all of New York City.
Okay.
This is 3:30 in the afternoon. Busiest fucking time. And the
Yes.
trains are running 2 behind, so they're running every 15 to 18 minutes.
You said 2 behind.
Well, because usually they run every 5 to 7 minutes, they're running every 15 to 18 on the
Yeah.
board. So because of the snow. So I said, all right, no problem. I get there, it's about 10 minutes to go. The most packed I've ever seen the station. The train pulls up, absolutely packed. I'm talking about sardine can front to back.
I fucking hate trains.
I hate them too when they're in that condition. When they're running smooth
Do you know,
and it's decent,
do you know
it's
even
okay.
in that condition I always have like space around me? I protect my bubble space and people know not
Yeah,
to
you
get in
bump
it.
out, right?
But we'll talk about that. But go ahead,
I
finish your
bump out.
story.
I bump
no,
out and
no,
I
we'll
push
talk
in.
about that. Finish your story.
But here's
So-
the thing. So I step. The train doors opens. 2 ladies happen to step out. Rarely happens on 77th and Lexington, but it happens. So 2 people actually squeeze out of that mess. So I'm like, oh, 2 people's worth of space. I'm the next sardine in. I'm right up against
That
the door.
doesn't necessarily mean there's space. That just means 2 people came out.
Yeah, that means you squeeze in. That's it. But there's plenty of space because in the middle, people are jolly. By
Yeah,
the door,
yeah.
you know what it's about.
Yeah, yeah, assholes
So
never...
I'm by the door. So I go in and I'm like, please step in once. Nobody moves. Please step in twice. Nobody moves. 3rd time around, I'm helping you step in.
That's it.
And I
love to
help
do
them
that.
step in.
I
And you
love
know
to do
what?
that.
There's an
Well,
extra.
no,
There's
I'm
an
a
extra
dick.
3 feet of space out of nowhere. Right in front of me, up against me, on my chest is the book bag of one Asian lady. In front of her is her Asian friend. 2 Asian girls, not Asian. Asian Americans, full blown. These are college
ABCs.
girls. These are college girls.
ABCs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full blown college girls. American.
I love ABCs.
Speaking clear English the whole
American
nine.
born Chinese.
Now
That's what
understand.
they call them at my job. I'm
Yeah.
not making that up.
Yeah, ABCs.
That's what the Chinese at my job call them. They call them ABCs, American born Chinese. I'm not trying to be...
It makes sense. It's a
Is
good
that
acronym.
racist? I don't
No,
know.
it's
No,
not
it's a good
racist.
acronym. It's a
Oh,
good
yes,
acronym.
I like that.
Okay.
Then again, you're not Chinese.
But here's the thing.
True story.
Okay,
No,
so
no, no.
here's the thing.
On DVD, ASA, they call them magic people.
Magic people.
Yeah,
But check this out. So
American
these
born
two
Chinese.
these 2 chicks have me and 9 other people physically on them. So there's no way that I can escape your fucking conversation.
Yes.
Whether you like it or not.
Oh, this
So
is
it's
awesome.
understood that at that moment you would have a conversation only you're comfortable with having 9 other people at least listen to.
I can't wait. I'm
These
excited.
two
I
girls-
hope it doesn't let me
so
down.
the conversation is building into it, and she drops the word slut about 4 times. There's no reference to who's the slut, where the slut is. It's just that she's a
Slut.
slut. The way she dresses is very slutty.
Slutty.
I can't believe that slut, and fuck that slut. Those are the 4 sluts that she dropped.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I love the
along-
word slut.
Can I get that ashtray, please?
Yes, you can.
Now, along
I love the word slut.
along that line, after we leave the next station, nobody got off, nobody got on. I wasn't letting nobody
The
on.
slut didn't even get off?
No, they're still right in front of me. She says, and I quote, "You know what? Now that I think about it, the slut that dresses like that deserves to be raped."
Oh, shit. That's
In
not
a
cool.
train packed, elbow, ass, and dick deep with people. And I look at her, and I'm looking down on them, because understand, they're both like 5'2", 5'3". So I'm 6 feet tall, and I'm physically, like, the bottom of my chin is on top of her forehead, or on
Yes.
top of the back of her head. And I'm
Yes.
looking down on them,
I'm
and
seeing
I
that.
see nothing but every woman within 30 people turn around with Clark Kent laser beams in their eyes at what she just said. And nobody has said anything yet. 4, 5, 6 seconds pass. Extremely awkward silence.
I'm
She
loving
starts
it.
to notice that everybody else has noticed. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll say it because I'm by the door.
I'm loving it.
I'm like, excuse me. And she looks up at me. I'm like, I don't know your background or what you think society should function like. I was like, but nobody in their right mind under any condition ever deserves to be raped.
be
Just
raped.
like nobody ever on a crowded train for saying something stupid deserves to be smacked. And the one
True.
lady says in the
Wow.
back, "Goddamn right." Another lady goes, "You tell her." And another lady goes, "That bitch deserves to be raped." And I'm just like, you know,
See,
I don't think so. I'm like, I don't think so.
that just
But I
killed what
think
you
she,
said.
yeah, but I'm like, I don't think so. But I'm like, I
hate
think she's
fucking
just.
trains.
I'm like, I think
She's
she's
just
just ignorant.
I hate
So the girl goes,
fucking
"You guys should just mind your own business." And I said, I wish that was a fucking possibility right now.
Yeah.
Because you chose here to have that conversation, not when you got out of here.
You know
You
what I was
chose
gonna
me
say
on your
right now.
back and them on your back.
You
to
know what I
have
was
this
gonna say
convo.
right now, and it's horrible what I was gonna say right now. Should I say it? Should I say what I was gonna say?
Go
Should
for
I
it.
let the sickness of my brain just
Let
spill
the
out?
sickness
Let it out.
spew
Peter
out.
George just keeps nodding his head like, yeah, I don't say nothing.
Quick,
Go.
quick
You
reminder,
know what
people.
you should have did?
Quick reminder, people.
Do you know what you should have
You
did?
can't unhear
Should've
things
mushed
on this
it, right?
podcast.
You know what you should have did? Oh, that's right. I forgot to say that. But you know what you should have did?
Huh.
Should have raped the bitch.
Nah.
You should have fucking raped the
Well,
bitch.
I should have offered, but like on the next stop, you're coming
You
with
should
me
have
to
just
the
grabbed her by a fucking throat
trope.
and just raped. No one would have said nothing to you.
No, you would have got away with it.
You would have had a mob mentality like never before.
Actually, yeah, that is one of the
The
moments
whole
that you could see
train
mob
probably
mentality would
would
have
have
been.
said,
Get her.
rape, 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 rape. They would have been chanting you, son. Her friend would have been like, holy
Deeper,
shit.
harder.
Isn't that sick, son?
It is, but
Do you
that's
see
how
how
humans
that
are.
works?
That's crazy.
Humans are the most fucked up individuals in the
Sick
world.
people.
And I know this because it was my thought.
Yeah.
So it starts
And you're
here.
not the only one.
Dude, I'm sure there was some dude there.
All those women there
I'm sure
definitely
there was
thought
some
about
dude
it.
there.
All those women there were thinking in their head.
And because
that
I'm a
bitch,
little bit racist,
she should be
and when
raped,
I
so
say I'm
she
a
should
little bit
understand
racist, when I say I'm a little bit racist, I'm an equal opportunist. Like I just
it. You hate everybody equally.
I don't hate nobody. I'm just a little racist. I don't hate you for the racist shit I say. Like my racism isn't hateful racism. It's just like what I see, and I know that other people are racist. So when you say that, like I'm not the only person to think that. I want to say, and I'm gonna tell you after. I'm gonna explain this. Why? I'm gonna explain this because it's gonna sound so fucking wrong, and I don't even know where I'm going with it. But I'm sure that somebody thought somebody should rape this bitch.
Everybody,
for
a
saying
lot of
that
people
shit.
thought that. I could tell by
did
the
you hear
look
how I
on
said
their.
that? Did you hear how I said that? Somebody should rape this bitch.
Yeah, and a
Now,
deep,
what do I sound
dark,
like?
black man's voice.
See, now why is that black? See,
Because
that's racism right there,
that's
too.
racism.
But
But
yes.
that's the truth.
Hey,
But
but
yes,
no, it's
and-
not.
and-
No, it's not.
and- and-
Statistically,
and it's-
statistically,
and it's
white
fucked
guys,
up.
white men are more likely to
See,
rape than
yes. See, I
any
know
other
this.
race. Than any other
See,
race.
I know this, but I know that the white
But you
man.
did put on a black.
But I know that one.
black
Yes.
man's voice.
See,
You
what's
did.
funny is I put on a deep voice, but right away people say it's black.
It doesn't sound the same, you know.
Doesn't sound the same.
But
Some-
what's fucked
no,
up
here's-
is let me
here,
make
check it
my
out. Here, hold
point
on. Say
before I
that
just
again.
sound like a
Say that
complete
again.
dick.
Hold on. Say that again.
Before I sound like a complete dick,
Say
I
it
want
in
to make
that
2
voice.
points.
No, I'm gonna make the point for you. Say it again in that voice.
I understand what he's
Say it again in that voice.
Somebody should just rape this bitch.
Somebody should rape that bitch. Who sounds more believable?
Yeah, somebody should rape. But why's it gotta be
No,
black? I mean,
no,
I'm
seriously. No, seriously. Somebody rape
white. I'm
that
not
bitch.
white. I'm
Yeah,
Puerto
well,
Rican.
it sounds like somebody else should do it.
I sound
You
like
sound like someone else should do it,
sound
and I sound like I
no,
mean me.
I sound like
Somebody
I'm
should rape this
volunteering
bitch.
someone. You sound like you're
I'm volunteering
volunteering
myself. Somebody need to rape this bitch. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? No, but I say that because for some reason, to me, I think the biggest fear that the white man has is their woman being fucked by a big dick black dude.
I mean,
I just think
that's a
that's
cultural. That's a cultural thing, though. That's
I
a
think
cultural
that's
thing.
the white man's biggest fear, and I'm not afraid to say it. I don't give a
American-
fuck
American
who thinks
Caucasian.
I'm a dick. American
Yeah, American
Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Yes.
Oh, is
Okay.
that the biggest fear? What about when they're in prison, picking up the soap?
Well, I think that's the second biggest fear is them getting raped by a big black dick. Sorry to say it. And you know what? I'm not sorry to say it. That's one of the fucking things about black people that they don't mind. They got big dicks. They don't mind that.
They don't
You won't find
necessarily,
one
though.
black dude that minds that. That people think they got
Oh,
big
that's
dicks.
such a terrible stereotype.
Yeah.
Stop accusing me of large
Yeah.
penisism.
That's right up there with Puerto Ricans fuck a lot. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at you for that. I'm Puerto Rican, just in case anybody's wondering.
Or me being beautiful. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. So I say that for that, and then I say that because one time I was watching one of these Chinese movies that, you know, like they overdub, and I forgot who was on it. I forgot the name of it. It was something like
Bak?
no, it was something like Chinese Dynamite or some shit. I can't remember, but there was a scene in it where they were raping. This they were getting ready to rape because you know in those movies the Chinese are very rapey.
Explicit.
They're very rapey. The Chinese people are very rapey.
Depends on the time period too.
I just think they're very rapey. They're porn. I don't watch Chinese porn. I just don't feel like the chick there don't want to be there. I don't feel like she's very.
Well, Asian porn.
Asian porn
It's terrible.
Either she don't want to be there, or she's the best actress I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know porn stars to be good actresses. So it just disturbs me where I'm like, did I just see a rape? Did I just see like a forced rape? Well, like
It seems
I
like
can't-
it. It
yes.
seems like
and
it.
if they're lying,
Yeah,
then
it's
they're
hard to
really
tell.
good at lying.
They have a lot of sex
So I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. So they're very rapey.
Well, they
And
sell
then
people,
soon-
dude. I wouldn't be
listen,
surprised.
I know I'm
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
generalizing, I know I'm generalizing.
Don't be hurt, people.
You know, I'm generalizing.
If you're an ABC, you don't even know about it.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm watching this movie, and there's a part where a bunch of Chinese dudes are about to rape this chick. And a black dude pops his head in and goes, "What's going on in here?" And then he just like joins in. Like, "Oh shit, rape? Let me get down with this."
Like,
who the fuck? Yo, like, I mean, and I mean
random.
like your most stereotypical black dude. He was like, not fat, but not skinny, but not muscled. You know, like that big
Just
for no
larger
damn
framed.
like don't work out in prison frame. You know.
Light bulb body.
I feel
Light bulb body.
fucked up saying it, but what's more fucked up is you all know what the fuck I'm talking about. So before you go trying to Kramer my ass, just know you all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
It's true.
Okay? And I didn't make the fucking movie.
Well, it's a sad part of human
I
history.
didn't make the
It's
fucking
a sad
movie.
part of human history.
Okay? I didn't make the fucking movie, but the dude looks in the room like, "Oh shit, a rape?" And I mean, this dude comes out of nowhere. He wasn't in the movie at all. He
He was
just
the-
joined
he was
in
in
for
that
the rape.
scene. He was in that
so
scene.
that tells me,
That's
that tells me
stereotypical.
that Chinese people think black people will just walk in on a rape and be like, "Oh shit, a rape? Let me, like it's a buffet. Let me get in on some of that." You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's the kind of thing they jump in on.
Yeah, they don't report it. You know, they don't dial 911. They don't try to fight it.
The scene before that was a bunch of Asian dudes playing beach volleyball and two white guys joined them. The scene after is the black guy joins the rape.
Yeah, it's and like I said,
Scene
they're
one, scene
very
two.
rapey, and
fucked
anyone who
up.
doesn't believe that, you know, that Bruce Lee movie where they kill his sister. Which one is that?
Oh, she kills herself.
She kills herself. Oh, because rather than be raped, yeah, even she
Enter
knew
the
it.
Dragon.
Enter
the
One
Dragon.
of the
Yes,
greatest films.
even she
Yeah.
knew it. She looks at all of them and goes, "I know y'all motherfuckers are rapey," and just kills herself. She's like, "Fuck that," kills herself. You know?
Oh, I hate that scene. Every time she's about to stick.
It's
to
very
it.
powerful though. It's a powerful scene.
Oh, yeah.
That was
You
actually
feel
one
it,
of the
though.
first
I
suicide.
hate rape. I
one
do
of the
hate
first
rape. I talk very lightly of it.
non-Japanese.
I talk very, but I want to say I fucking hate rape.
We oppose it.
I saw the movie. Oh no, no always means no to me. Like if you're a chick that's into me
Being
taking
like-
it,
yeah.
you have to let me know that, because like I'll do it for you.
It's different when you ask for it than
Yes.
when it's like, oh,
no, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. But every now and then you gotta act like you want it for me, because I can't just keep taking it from you. That just eventually ain't it rape eventually? Even though you want it, isn't it still on? Like I don't know. It's just a little too fucking.
it's personally
I don't
wrong.
want to go that deep in the fucking
It's
rabbit hole.
personally
Yeah,
wrong.
and
You're
I'm
not
a
the
sick-
type of guy who wants
And
to
I'm a
take
sick
it.
fuck. I'm a sick fuck. Believe me when I say it. I'm a sick fuck. Nothing scares me. I'm not scared of nothing. But I don't know. I'll do it for you. But I gotta know. You know, I gotta know on hand. You know, like I gotta know.
Well,
but anyway,
one of my favorite black dude scenes, come to think of it, was no, seriously, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh.
After the whole boot camp and Gomer Pyle shooting himself, when
I
they're in
love that.
Thailand and they get the prostitute says no to the black dude because she says he's too
he's
big.
too big.
Yeah, you remember
no,
that?
No, you too big.
No, you too big. No. Yeah, she says
yeah.
no to the brother.
She said no because he was
That's
too
pretty
big.
fucked up.
He was too big.
My favorite black dude scene. That's what Paul just said.
That's
No,
what
no,
Paul
I
just
said
said.
no. I said
Oh.
But
one
you want to know what's
one
fucked
of-
up?
yeah.
Do you want to know what's fucked up?
You remember that?
No,
I love that movie,
One,
dude.
I
I
remember
love
the
that
scene.
movie.
I remember the scene. And two, I got a favorite black dude scene.
What's your favorite black dude scene?
Well, let's go back to fucking
Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
When
yeah,
that
I know what you
motherfucker says, when what's his name?
Kareem
Bruce
Abdul-Jabbar.
Leroy. Well,
Black
not Bruce
Belt
Lee.
Jones.
Black Belt Jones. When Black Belt Jones turns around, they bring the dudes in to kick his ass, and he goes, "Man, you come straight out of a comic book."
Yeah,
It was a great scene.
That was
That
a great
scene was
scene.
great, and I think they should have let him live, and they should have killed the
John
white dude.
Saxon.
They should have
Yeah.
killed the white dude. The white dude
It would've
couldn't
been a better
fight
movie. It would've
as
been
good as my.
Nah.
Come on, man, and he had the look. That's what it was.
But it was the
Afro
70s,
Samurai,
though.
That
man.
comes back.
That's where Afro Samurai
that
came
comes
from.
In the
back.
1970s, the black guy always died
Yes,
first.
Yeah.
yes.
Whether it was a war film
Yes.
It didn't matter what it was.
They were
always
always
in
died.
cowboy
Even in
movies.
Full Metal Jacket,
I
that
didn't
guy
think
died.
I didn't think black guys existed
Right.
in the
Didn't
West.
the black guy
Oh,
died in
shit.
Full Metal Jacket?
Probably, dude, and that's the shit. That goes right back to the white man's fear, you know, because if you let the white man die,
It's subconscious, yeah.
if you let the white man die, then the black man comes back and fucks his woman. Fucks his woman. And very good, too. Very good. Sometimes like jackrabbits. I'm such a dick. I'm such a fucking dick.
Mandingo.
So,
All right, so before you label
now,
me racist,
now the
let
20
me do
minutes
it. I
we've
am.
spent on rape, let's
Man, that's so.
shuffle it forward.
That's so drifting
Winter,
to a whole other
Winter
topic.
Olympics. All this snow we're fucking
Is
getting.
the fucking
and could
Winter
you believe
Olympics-
that yesterday
Does
in
anyone
Sochi?
care?
Yesterday in Sochi was 67 degrees.
Does anyone fucking
I care.
You watch it? Do you watch the Winter
Hell
Olympics?
yeah!
I heard somebody just got their legs broken on the bobsledding. athlete.
Well, no. What happened is that the American Nicole Picus Pate, she retired for 3 years. She has 2 kids. She's the oldest skeleton.
And she came back and won.
And she retired because 2 years ago she had a big accident. After her race, she got up and she didn't realize there was a bobsled coming down behind her, and she got wrecked by a bobsled at like 65 miles an hour.
You know,
like,
I know my
broke both her
problem
legs.
with all that shit, like the bobsled shit, and you're just falling.
No,
In
they
the
don't fall.
bobsled,
They
you're
rarely
just,
fall.
Well, I'm just saying, you're just like going down a hill. I mean, how is that? I know you got to keep it
It's
in
the
the
speed
thing.
too
I
that
know
you
you
go
got to
down
keep
it.
it.
Well, it's the same thing
The
with a car.
velocity.
Like it's about keeping the right line. Like a lot of them suck. It's a time race, and it's all about how good of a driver you are, how good of a push you got off the start, and that depends on either the other 3 men behind you or the one man behind you if it's a 2 man.
I
or 4
don't
man.
know. And then you got things like the snowboarding shit.
I like that.
Which one?
Yeah,
though?
but
the
isn't it
slope
like
style
opinion?
or the half pipe? Because I mean,
don't know.
all of those are judged the same way figure skating and gymnastics are.
And
They're
all that
points.
shit to me is bullshit.
I don't like anything that's judged, honestly.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I feel like it's subject to interpretation.
Of
You could
course.
have a judge that doesn't like you.
Of course.
I love the time. I'm a time debate
Like my
guy.
answer is if, like in figure skating.
Well,
If you didn't bust your ass
you did great.
and like you didn't drop a bitch, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
What makes your 3 times jumping in the air better than
Smoother.
his 3 times jumping in
Well,
the
it's
air?
more technically sound. That's
They
what
both
it is.
look good.
Not necessarily. They look good to us who don't know it. The experts who do it, when they look
What
at
makes
it,
them
it's
fucking experts?
either his takeoff was sloppy,
What,
his
he knows
landing
what
was
looks
more
better than
sloppy.
I do?
Yes, of course.
Why?
Because they do it.
Bullshit.
If I put you on skates, could you do a triple Lutz?
I
Every
can't
one of
do a
those
triple
coaches
Lutz.
can.
All right, hold on. I can do a triple Lutz. I'll agree with that. But you're gonna tell me that you know what a triple Lutz looks better than I do?
Hold on a second.
I know what a good triple Lutz
Can
looks
you
like.
tell the difference between a triple Lutz and a triple toe? Well, do you even know the difference?
You know what? I don't need to. All I can say is
Actually,
whatever.
I would.
You would, but
You
I'm saying
would?
most people
Yeah, my
don't
mother
even
used
know.
to be an ice capade.
Most people
Get
don't
the
even
fuck
know.
outta here.
I swear.
Most people
Get
don't
the
know.
fuck out of here.
Yeah. My mother used to be a skater.
Get the fuck out of here.
I got pictures and everything.
Yeah. But
Really?
No, what
Yeah.
most people don't know is which one takes off from which angle of the blade.
Here's
But
the
it's
thing.
completely different though.
Here's the fucking thing.
It's different.
It still comes down to the same shit, man.
Well, it's a score from a judge. That's what I don't like. I competed in downhill skiing, so I competed
I'm
against.
sure you did.
No, I competed
What
against the
haven't
club.
you fucking done? You're fucking super fucking
Yeah.
man.
But
I
no,
told
but
you,
here,
Clark Kent.
The motherfucker's
but no, but
a
here's the thing.
superhero.
But I compete against the clock though, not against the judge, so nobody could take it away from me. I lose it myself. It's either you're quick enough
Well,
or
that-
you're not.
Yeah, skiing,
That's
I like. Downhill skiing, awesome.
No, I like any competition against the
When they
clock.
wipe out and their fucking legs go flying all over and then that shit can snap. That shit is awesome. And when they make it,
The least awesome part is that part.
no, that's the best awesome part.
You're like
to
a
me.
NASCAR fan. You just want the crashes.
I love the crashes. I don't want the crashes. I just love the
I
crashes.
want to see a perfect line. I
No,
want to
no,
see
no.
somebody just
we all
carve it.
watch it and we all go, I hope there's no crash today.
Actually, I like the
Who the
crash.
fuck watching
The what,
NASCAR and hopes
NASCAR?
there's a
Hey,
crash?
you
First
watch
off, I
NASCAR.
take it
I
back.
don't
NASCAR
like-
is extremely difficult,
It's
but
very
I
difficult.
do not watch NASCAR. Period.
I like.
I'll watch it now.
I consider it the least entertaining of motorsports.
I learned to
Really?
Least entertaining
Now,
of
now there's a
motorsports.
nice crash.
Least entertaining.
I learned
No,
to
you don't want
respect
to
for
see
NASCAR. You know why?
It's very difficult.
I'm gonna tell you why I learned to respect for them. Because I went out and I bought the steering wheel, and I played NASCAR on my fucking
Very
Xbox.
difficult.
And guess what I played?
Huh.
500 fucking laps. I played the full 500 laps.
The 4 hours?
Yeah, I was there for, well, it's a little quicker on there because, you know, it's the scale.
2 and change?
It's the scale, so I probably rode around for like an hour and a half straight.
But you know how exhausting
My
that is during G-force though?
My eyes were seeing shit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you don't feel
Lines
it.
were
But you don't
moving.
feel it on your body
I had
though.
to use the bathroom. I didn't pause because I wanted the full
Picture
fucking
now.
effect.
Picture being in there at like
Okay.
110 degrees, dehydrating and
So I
pulling
learned,
like 2
that's what I'm
G-forces
saying.
in every
So
turn.
I learned to
For an
respect.
hour and a half
I realized
straight.
that
It's
it's more
exhausting.
than just, you know, driving fast.
But no,
You know?
and it's a matter of being perfect at 180,
Yeah.
190, 200 mile an hour sometimes.
You
gotta
gotta
hit
zone
that.
in.
Well, no, you gotta hit that right line and really be smooth. And people don't understand that at that speed, a car slides.
Nah,
it doesn't
and-
look like it's
and-
sliding,
and I
but
used
you're
to
like
love it.
sliding through a turn, and people are like, he's not fucking sliding. I'm like, sit down in there with him and tell me you won't shit yourself. Because at 190 miles an hour, when you're sliding with 5 other cars 3 inches away from you, it's fucking terrifying.
And you know, just because you fucking racist. You're
And I-
fucking.
I race, yes. I race
Like
cars.
James Bond.
He's James fucking Bond.
Well, no. Here's what it is.
Hold
From
on.
childhood, I had an absolute addiction with adrenaline. Whatever was fast and could kill you, I did it. If it was a motorcycle, I did it. If it was a car, I did it. Granted, my father didn't help much. He was an athlete too, and he raced cars, and I would be standing
Polo.
between the seats at 2 years old, screaming for speed.
I've walked on the
So
moon.
it doesn't help that I was like bred up.
Exactly.
I didn't walk on the moon.
No, one of the few things he hasn't done yet.
Is walked on the moon, right?
Dude, you need your own fucking trading card. We need to get like polo fucking trading cards.
We should do a ski trip, dude. You guys would love it.
I never skied in my life.
You guys would love it.
I actually left the altar boys. I used to be an altar boy, can't you tell?
When they wanted to go on a ski trip.
No, I used to be an altar boy. I could still serve a mass, I bet you.
Yeah?
Lord be with you, and also with you. Let us offer each other the sign of peace. I could do it all, son. I could fucking serve that plate under your fucking perfectly. I used to right under that fucking chin. You go to get that fucking bread, bang, right under that fucking chin.
You can open your
Me and my
mouth, you hit
boys,
your throat.
yo, me and my boys, we would try to see who could make, like, especially during funerals, because you get a tip at the end of the funeral. So we would bet the tip. You know what I'm saying? Who could make the other person laugh during the fucking funeral? So we up there and I'm holding strong. You know, I'm making faces at my man, like when they ain't looking, trying to make him fucking laugh and shit. He holding strong. We get to the point where everybody's starting to receive, you know, they come up to receive. Funerals, son. Motherfuckers is receiving. I'm sitting there putting the plate on the people's mouths. He's putting the plate, but he's chopping them right in the throat. Bah! Putting it right under the throat. They're like, their tongues coming out. Dude, I started bawling right there. Got sent to the back. He got my fucking tip. Don't remember who it was that got me, but he was chopping motherfuckers in the throat. Might have been Louis Nappy. That's what might have. But anyway, they used to do a yearly ski trip, which is what brought me to this. See, people think I talk shit out of nowhere, and sometimes I do too. But there's a reason for the
So
fucking.
you quit the altar boys?
Because they fucking didn't let me go on the fucking
Why?
ski trip. I think it might have been that episode.
Really?
Yeah, but they didn't let me go on a ski trip, and I was like, really, Father Dave? Really? And I mooned them.
After?
No, I mooned them right there, and I said I quit. Fuck the altar boys. I was such a fucking rebel for no reason, and I quit. You know what I'm saying? I was also a little offended that no priest ever even made at least a pass.
Well, you know what? It's
That's like going to a gay club and not having one dude go, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gay. I'm very in touch with
You
my
want
fucking
my honest
with my
opinion?
sexual
I got
ality.
fucking
But like if I go,
abused in a
I'm
gay
sure,
club,
dude. If I
dude.
bring you into a gay club,
I got abused in a gay club, dude.
I'm sure you did.
I had a dude
Did
walk
they-
up
did
to
they-
me
did they-
30 seconds in.
grab
A
your ass?
guy walked straight up to my face.
Grab
This is
your
exactly
ass?
what he said. This is like a 40-year-old dude in a business suit. Walks straight up to me and goes, "I want to see you in the bathroom fucking me." And walks away. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And just
Really?
walks right back to the bar and goes to
and
his
then
drink.
walks right into the bathroom.
No, walks to the bar and then he keeps looking at me. I'm like, and I look at my. I went with my
So-
two coworkers because they just opened up. This is the Out Hotel. When they just opened up, they opened up on 34th. It's the first actual gay hotel, and it happens to be 3 blocks around the corner from my coworker's house. He's a homosexual, so he goes, "You want to go to the bar? I heard the bar was crazy." And we were at his house. I used to hang out with him all the time before he passed away. And he goes, "Do you want to go check out the bar?" And I'm like, "I've never been in a gay club." He goes, "Relax, I got your back, dude. Nobody's gonna bother you."
You don't want to have your back.
No. You have to understand. Like I
not
hung
from
out.
this country,
No, I
are
hung
you?
out with him. No. See, here goes the lack of
No,
gay.
the soap is
lack
right
of,
there. Just
lack
pick
of,
it up.
The lack of gay experience. No, they're cool to hang out
Tell
with.
us
They're cool
about
to-
your gay experience.
No. So they're cool to hang out with. So he goes, "Let's go check out the bar." So Robert, who works with us, he's a very good concierge, very well-known concierge around the city. He's like, "I don't like to recommend anything to anybody unless I go to a place, restaurant, club, whatever it is." He goes, "Let's just stop by, have a drink, see what the place is like. That way I could tell people what it looks like. At least I won't be lying to them when I say you can go to the Out Hotel if you want to go to a nice gay club." So I'm like, whatever, one drink, we'll come back. We went in there legit for one drink. We went in, and this was before the club opened or anything. It was just a bar.
And the party just began.
No. So, yeah.
All right, so you
Puns
walk
included
in.
here. So we
let's-
walk
let's
in
vision.
30 seconds. No, hold on. So at the door, you're looking. No. First off, bartenders, buff shirtless. No, none of that. No, actually, really good music. Really good music.
But that ain't good music. I like that shit.
Ass and butt. No, no, like good, mild club music. Like before the bar turns into a club,
I
like
love
that kind
my
of music.
homosexual brothers.
But check it out. So I
Not that
walk
my
in there
brother's almost
30 seconds in, and there was only, at that point, there was only maybe like 13 people in the place.
You
Like there
gotta
was
last
those
like
two guys at
cowboy.
the bar and a couple other people at the bar and small tables. Like this is just when it opened at night. They open at like 7 and then it turns into a club at like 10. So we just went in to see what the place would look like at opening and have a drink. The bartenders, it's straight like bodybuilders shirtless. That's what they have like as bartenders.
There you go. Rock
So
hard
you walk in,
nipples.
I'm like, yeah, but it's a proper gay club though. I mean, for the sake of a gay club, it's on point. So we walk in, but from the moment I walked in, this guy walked straight up to me.
Said he wants to see you.
He wants to see me in the bathroom
Fuck
fucking
him.
him, and walks right back to the bar to his drink and his
But you
friend.
know what
Buy
that
you a drink.
means?
And then my coworker Casey, to his credit, that's my bitch right there. He walks up, he goes, "Oh hell no!" Walks right over there to him, and he goes, "Excuse me, he's my favorite." And no offense to you guys, he was one of my favorite Puerto Rican guys I've ever met in my
I
life.
do take offense to that.
No, because he was so over the
Well, I
top.
know you didn't mean it, but I do take
Yeah.
offense to it.
So check this out.
Because
He
you
walks-
told me once I was your favorite Puerto Rican.
You are my favorite Puerto Rican. He's my favorite over the top Puerto Rican.
I thought I was over the top.
You are, but in a different way though.
I'm never getting
He's
on top
gay over
again.
the top. He's gay over the top. You're Gary over the top. You're special over the
I'm
top.
special.
So
special
so
ed.
get this out. He walks right over to him. He goes, "Excuse me, that's fucking rude. You can't walk up to people being rude like that. He's not even gay." And he walks back to our table and we sit down and we start
And he
having
said-
a drink.
And he walks over and then he comes up to you and goes, "I still want to see you."
He
fucking me
he
in the
apologized
bathroom in a
later.
little
He
while."
apologized later.
But you know what that meant, right? That meant that he didn't want it from behind. He wanted
No.
you to fucking pull his ball sack up, throw him on the fucking sink, and just pound him while he looks at you.
I'm not necessarily sure which position or what he was aiming at. I know that
I
he
just
was.
feel if he wants to see you,
he was aiming
it's
for
implied.
me. He was aiming for a me and him solution.
It's applied. Anyway, so what? You know, it's funny though because actually you got a fucking good gay ball story. I don't know if you.
Oh, yeah.
but what happened was my boy Jimmy Gestapo. Big up to Jimmy
Jimmy G,
Gestapo
man.
from
Jimmy
fucking
Gestapo.
Murphy's Law. He
Murphy's
used to be
Law.
a bouncer over at the Pyramid Club.
Okay.
In the village. So we used to go there to get free drinks. He would get us free drinks all night. We'd hang with him all night. You know what I'm saying? He was the bouncer. You might have went with us once. You ever go Peter George with us?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you went, right? And I think we went with Spank. Wasn't it Spank who got mad that dudes were kicking it to him? And he's like, "Yo, I swear, next motherfucker kick him and punch him in the face." I'm like, "Yo, dude,
Hey,
you
muscles.
do realize..." Yeah, exactly. Hey there, muscles. You do realize you're in a gay fucking bar. How can you hate on them? You're in a fucking bar. I'm mad because not one motherfucker asked to buy me a drink. Not one! I can go to a straight club and be rejected. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that all about, dude? I go to a straight club and I have nobody get me a drink all fucking night. I gotta be honest, I go to a fucking gay club, I'm expecting one motherfucker to at least go, "Can I buy you a drink?
Or at least
Thing
talk
is,
to you. At least
Can I
kick
buy
it.
you
You
a
don't
fucking
have
drink?"
the- you
And
don't-
you know, I'd be like, "Listen, I don't swing in that direction, but yes, you can buy me a
You know
drink
what it
if you
is?
still want to buy it."
It spews off of you that you don't swing in that direction. So they
It
would
does?
love-
Why?
Yeah. I don't
Why?
know. It just does.
I'm bald,
No,
I'm handsome,
you're just not gay, dude.
I'm just not gay, right?
Like everything about you says I'm not gay.
I don't know. I think when I go shopping with my boss, I think they think I'm a homo thug, and that he's slumming it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's very neat. You know,
And
he's
is
very
he-
neat.
is he?
He's from He's not. He's from Florida though, so he's very neat. He's
But
very,
you're designers
He's
and
a
you're
pretty
shopping,
boy,
so it makes
yeah,
sense.
He's he's a very pretty dude. He wears glasses, all neat, bow tie shit, and we go shopping. And for some reason, I always buy fucking drawers. I always buy underwear when we go shopping. I don't know. I always need underwear, and I always want to buy them. But like everything he buys,
I'm
I tell him,
surprised no one at the counter was ever like, "So did your man rip him or what?"
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But what's funny is he buys everything in my size. This way, when we're done using it, I can take that shit. I need clothes. So I always tell him, get it in my size. So I'm always sitting there measuring it up on my size, and he pays for everything. And I told him,
Oh, shit.
you do realize that everyone thinks that, you know,
You're his smut.
yeah, that you like, that I'm your boy toy.
That's your daddy right there.
Yeah.
He takes care of you.
Yeah, I don't mind that. When I walk with my brother in the village, I think they think we're gay. He's bald, neat, clean, and I'm bald. They see us both walking and we're holding hands.
Singing together,
You know what I'm saying? We're skipping, holding hands.
Whistling, I'm coming out.
You know?
practicing RustinBluez song. It looks like they're singing their own fucking. When I'm down in the dumps, just skipping away down 14th.
Dude, in India they hold hands. The dudes hold hands.
Yeah,
They do.
And Turkey too.
Oh, don't they hold pinkies in some countries?
They
And
hold
Turkey.
in the gangs.
The gangs, they hold pinkies.
Yo, you hook up on pinkies when you're in the gangs and shit. At least
What's
that's
up,
what I
yo?
heard.
You
Hey,
come
man.
deep. You come around
Hey,
the
man,
corner
you
and you
can't
see.
my pinkies.
No, you know what it is. You come around the corner. It's 12 o'clock at night. You just got off your shift. you're a block away from the house. You come around the corner. There's 4 dudes just holding pinky, staring you down. You're like, fuck, man, not these guys again.
Yeah. You know who I would like
You
to
know
go-
what time it is?
Me, oh, you know what time it is. Now I'm in Puerto Rico.
Pero don't make it
Motherfucker.
harder than it is.
That's not even Indian. We're talking Spanish.
Yeah.
We're talking about India. I forgot what the fuck I was just gonna say, and I was ready to go with it, and I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn, why am I so?
You
bad?
said you know
Anybody
something.
want another shot, man? Should we do another shot?
I gotta drive.
Yeah, why not?
Nah, I don't know about the shot. I'm down with the Corona's fine.
Right, the shot did hit me up pretty
It
hard.
was solid, dude. It rocked me.
Should we do another shot? man?
George.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Ivan's like, yeah, Ivan never.
Well, then we'll
says
kill
no.
the bottle. We might as well.
Let's do one more shot, man. Why not, man? Fuck it. And then we'll bust out some water.
He
We
was
need to
kind
drink
enough to
some
bring the
water.
bottle.
We drink responsibly, people. Carl is not drinking.
We're not. This doesn't count as drinking, dude.
It's
A
not
shot
really
an hour
drinking.
is not
yeah,
drinking.
Yeah, it's not really drinking. It's not really drinking. This ain't really drinking, people. But
It's tradition.
yeah.
This is mine.
We want to give you a proper podcast, so.
You George, you can do it.
No, this one is mine, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, it makes the podcast fun. You know what I'm saying? And what is this? I'm getting like a bunch of these things, yo. Oh, that was calls. All right, whatever, man. Yeah.
It's all right. I'm not drinking.
I know you're not drinking. So.
Smoke a fly.
Salud,
Smoke a
baby.
drive. Salute, fellas. Love you all.
Salud, love you all. I'm about to drink some water, man.
Yeah, man.
Ah,
Wow.
oh, that's disgusting.
It is pretty gross.
Where the fuck's the water?
I can see why they mix it with like 3 limes and 8 spoons of sugar, Peter George. Oh,
Holy shit, that was disgusting, man. I ain't even gonna front.
Oh,
I need some fucking
Good for
water
you.
after that shit.
Peter already got his chaser.
Oh,
to
shit.
those of you out there that are thinking, we record this at 3 in the afternoon, so don't think this is like a 9 a.m. Let's get drunk podcast.
No, it's at 12 o'clock.
Happy hour.
That's good. It's so, listen, my attitude is that it's always happy hour somewhere, man.
It is.
You know, don't let the man tie you down as to say what's appropriate for you.
Yeah, fuck that time frame shit.
You know what I'm
dude.
saying? Fuck the time, man. Time ain't got no hold on me. That's why I'm ageless.
Well, actually, I had the same conversation with somebody the other day. Was it you or who was it? We had the marriage conversation where I was saying in America, for example, depends on the state you're in.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a serious problem if you contemplate marrying like a 17 or an 18-year-old.
Oh, well, yeah, that's usually frowned upon.
But in other places or other states, you can legally marry at like 16 with
Like
no
in the Dominican
issues.
Republic.
Some,
Or like
some,
in DR,
some places
people
they
marry-
give the fucking chicks away.
Well-
She's 16, here, take her.
Yeah.
Give me
Well-
2 fucking cows.
But I mean, when you look at it,
A mule?
but when you look at it physically
You
speaking,
know?
people in that
Throw in
age
some
group they are
Dutches.
sexually active. So it's not a strange thing that they're attracted to each other.
yeah,
that
but
they
one
could
thing
have
has nothing
kids
to do
and
with the other.
Don't
Yeah.
they have some countries too with 12-year-olds? Where they still do as a 12, get married to a 12-year-old or something like
12
that?
years
Usually,
old. Where the
some
fuck
countries-
are you?
12,
Why they
13,
marrying
right?
kids off so young?
I mean, it goes
listen,
it
man,
goes to
kids
way
cost
back.
money.
It goes to way back.
It's like tradition.
No, it
We
goes
don't
to
have
way.
them
No,
then.
it goes to way back. It goes to like 2,000-3,000 years ago, where there was no such thing as what we have today in society. Your society was raising cattle, being a farmer, having enough food, or being a blacksmith or some sort of smith of some sort.
trade.
But that was your life. That's it. Once you fell into something, that was what you had. So there was no point in waiting till you're like 22. You're 12, 13 years old, get married, have your kids, you get kids to help, you start living life. You're not even
Up
going
to
to live
town
past
drunk.
like 40, 50 if you're lucky.
Sound drunk?
But plus, at the same time, if you think about it physiologically, you are sexually active, so it makes sense. At 12, 13 years old, it doesn't sound like the coolest thing here to say, but
Are you like,
I'm not advocating it.
are you a perv?
I'm not advocating it.
I mean, I'm a perv,
No,
but
no, no.
I draw the line in some
No,
places.
no. What I was saying is we had
You
a
know?
conversation where it was because of a certain rule, something seems a lot.
Because my attitude is you got to be older than my daughter, who's 23, until she turns 25.
To get married, you mean?
No, just for me to fuck. No, I'm just being a dick. Don't listen to me. I'm not talking about. Don't
I
listen
mean,
to
yeah, I guess it applies in a certain way, but it's different though. Once you get to a certain age,
Dude,
it's
what
at
do you
that point,
want
it's like,
with
what's
a
young?
fucking... Come on, man. 13?
No, not 13.
Niggas is bugging. I just said it. If you, I don't care what country you're from. 13, you gotta draw a line somewhere, baby. You know, like I
Depends
say.
on the culture, man.
I mean, the culture.
Because it's different. It's not like, oh, in New York City, yeah, marrying a fucking 13-year-old
No,
is
I know
definitely
what's
a
up with
bad
that.
idea.
Listen, I already know what's up. Listen, the whole American culture on sex is screwed anyway. You know, we'll show violence all day on TV, but God forbid you see a tit. Meanwhile, everyone's seen a tit.
Or
Everyone
show
sucked
two
on a
guys
tit.
making out on SNL.
They'll show two dudes making out SNL, which, listen, man, it's not something I want to fucking necessarily see. I also don't want to see bingies. But listen, if you see a fucking bingy on TV, who the fuck cares? Why is that an issue?
Yeah, you look at certain like Spanish TV.
I don't get
they
it.
show
Why
all
is that
that.
an
I saw my
issue?
balls last week. What's the difference?
Yo, why? Like, my attitude's just, why is it an issue? It's okay,
This is
like,
the corner.
like, I feel like, and I've said this to a bunch of people have heard me say this before, like, you got parents, like my parents, I never seen them once be affectionate to each other. Have you?
Well,
In front of
I
you?
see Dad go to kiss Mom.
No,
and she
yeah,
would
man.
kind of pull away.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
no, cut it out, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Like not in front of everybody.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
But see,
not
but that-
even.
that's
Like,
not
get away from me, get away from me, get away from me,
Yeah,
get away
just
from
like
me.
kind of get away from me, yeah.
Yeah, get away from me. That's why, like, my new thing is I always tell people, like, I was telling Carl.
But I feel like that's
Like,
a
I
more
was
in
telling
public
Carl,
thing.
I was telling Carl, and people heard me say this before because I like to fuck with people. And I was telling Carl, everyone likes to think that their parents were in the missionary, there were candles lit,
No.
everything was beautiful when they made you.
Yeah.
But I told Carl he was made in the kitchen, for
No,
sure.
I wasn't in the kitchen.
For sure.
You were made in
I
the
think
kitchen,
his mother
dude.
was stirring some. I think his mother was making some Italian sauce.
I was conceived.
Let me hold on.
Okay.
Let me say what I think
All right.
before you take their story.
Let G paint the picture and then you fucking
All right.
And
throw
then you
the
tell
paint
me
on
what
it.
they told you,
All right.
and we'll see who's more accurate. Because I said to him, I think his mother was like in her robe,
Ew.
cooking some.
We're having the combo now.
Cooking some fucking Italian sauce. She's Puerto Rican. She's the Puerto Rican, but the father's the Italian. So she was cooking some Italian sauce, which right away had big Carl listens to this. Your pops listens to this, right? This is
Yeah.
horrible. Fuck.
Aw, no.
But I'm gonna go ahead with it. I'm diving in the rabbit hole. Fuck it. And I think
No disrespect,
Mama Dukes,
Big Carl.
No
No
disrespect to anybody. I just know that people love sex. We love sex, people.
Everybody
it's just
loves
fucking sex.
Everybody
And I
loves
think she was making some fucking sauce. He came up from behind, saw her making his special sauce, Italian sauce. They're big people. He got a little, turned on in the kitchen. I think Carl was conceived in the kitchen.
I don't know. I don't like that.
I think he was
don't like
conceived
that.
in the kitchen.
I don't like that visual, dude, because
I think she was
to
opening
think
the
of
refrigerator door.
I like to
That
think
was
of
enough.
Carl Senior. I like to think of Carl Senior as a pretty fit, crazy dude back
No,
in the
he
day.
is
Like free
fit.
Carl.
But he loved to eat. Doesn't mean he doesn't love to eat. I'm just saying that the fact that his Puerto Rican
It
wife.
seems very believable, though.
I'm
It
just
does
saying,
seem very
see,
believable. Knowing them now, it
I'm
seems
saying,
believable.
I'm saying the fact that his Puerto Rican wife was making that Italian sauce for him just got him like, yeah, you're my baby. Don't get me wrong. I believe you was conceived in love.
I was conceived at the
I
Jets
believe-
Hotel, I think.
In what
Where?
hotel?
I think it's called the Jets Hotel. You know where the old
I know
Christian
where the
bookstore
Jets Hotel is. Don't
Across-
ask me why. But I know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what you think it was?
Yeah.
Quick
Yeah.
stay?
Uh-huh.
You was a quick
Why,
stay,
look at
baby?
family photos and seen pictures of the hotel there?
You know, Ivan, I ain't gonna lie.
Fondest memories
And you
before
know what?
Carl.
And you know what? Because I delved in, I'll delve in because people go, what about you, G? And I don't want to freak you out, Ivan. But you know, Mom, I always know Mom to be
In the
very
back
crude.
of a pickup
Like she's always been like,
truck.
oh my fuck, get away. So I always picture like my conception to
Was
be
not
very
wanted?
It wasn't beautiful. I don't believe my conception was beautiful. I believe it was very much like who's the dude that
Actually,
betrayed
wrong,
Jesus?
Judas.
Judas. I believe my mother was very much like Jesus when she spoke to Judas. Like she just told my father, what you must do quickly. You know? And he was like, just
After
like,
he was
just
done,
like
now let's
Mom
pray.
always told me that when you were born. That was actually a really good time. Which I was surprised to hear it after like a lot of shit that was going on at the time.
I was born
She
in
said-
happiness.
She said, "Yeah, you were born actually in a good time."
It's
So
hard
you
to-
were the
it's
one
hard
who was
to be
conceived
upset,
like
though.
what you must do
Well, there ain't
quickly.
no wedding pictures.
There are no wedding pictures. I
Sorry
never
about
seen a
that,
wedding
Cole.
picture.
All right. Shaving a
I
Kalea?
never. That's right. You're right.
I was.
Are we like putting shit on blast right now? I don't care. Whatever. Listen, no one's perfect.
It's way past the point, dude.
Listen, our parents did great.
I mean, what
man.
are we talking
They're
about?
still
We're
best
talking about
friends.
40,
Well, they were mad- they were mad
43
young,
years
though.
after
Yeah,
the fact.
listen, they did good.
That's
I was
a half
here.
a century,
Listen, I'm
dude.
here. Look at the results. Obviously, they did something
You
right.
fuckers get to listen to an awesome podcast.
Okay? Obviously, they did something right. They fucking produced two kids who, between the both of us, have probably written about
Couple dozen
over
songs,
100
right?
songs. Probably over 100. Easy. My brother's got at least 40
Or at
songs.
least two.
Yeah, you're an asshole. He's got
What's
at
up
least
with
40
all your
songs.
music, Ivan?
Yeah,
dude?
what's
You
up,
don't fucking
man?
bring
We
that around.
want. Well, he's bringing some to RustinBluez.
No, I'm saying he should
But we
definitely
wanna-
bring all of
we
it and just
wanna-
critique that shit and see what fits, what doesn't.
Yeah, yeah,
What could be, what
and-
could be tweaked to make it work? What could
Yeah,
be
we want
like
to do that for sure. I've been telling
use
him that
use
for
a
the
couple
longest.
lines out of a song, maybe
As a
they
matter
fit
of
somewhere
fact,
else, dude. You
As
never
a matter
know.
of fact, are we rehearsing tomorrow?
You gotta appreciate your own genius. You never know what you
You
could
gotta
have made
rehearse,
years
you got a
ago
gig
that
coming up on the
sounds great
20-something.
now. That sounded like shit then.
Yeah.
We haven't worked out.
It helps to
this
revisit.
yet.
It helps to
I wanna
revisit
get
your
some
stuff, dude.
information first.
Okay, so it's not a bunch of people talking. Let me just I asked if we were gonna rehearse tomorrow. You said do we want to rehearse tomorrow? That's the question I got. Cause I'm thinking we should fucking probably try to, listen to some of the songs and try to bring some new songs into it too. We want to do we'll talk about tomorrow. But yeah, we want to bring some new songs.
I don't think we should definitely get some rehearsals in without having the pressure of a show
Exactly.
on top of us.
Yeah.
I think number one priority is perfecting.
Crazy Joe, yeah.
No, make it more, extended more.
I think
agree.
one, you should expand Crazy Joe, but even more importantly than that, I think you guys need to fix and perfect I Don't Write Love Songs.
Yes,
That's another song too we gotta.
I Don't Write Love
Because that's a
Songs
fucking
is a
cool
hit.
song, man.
It's a fucking hit.
That's a song that's relevant. Like, it makes
Yes.
fucking sense, dude. And it's one of those boppy hits where it's good as is.
And I can't
and
write
it
love
carries
songs.
It carries
and
on.
that's why I haven't written anything, young. Because
Yeah.
right now I'm happy, and I don't have that hurt and that pain to make me write sad songs. So I'm like, I haven't written anything.
That's when you gotta write about anything.
I know. I gotta start writing again. I really do.
We gotta
Because
have
you can't let that be a crutch.
you know what it is,
because
G?
you're happy that you
We gotta
can't
have a
think of
little
anything to write about.
mushroom
Yeah.
ravioli
Dude,
one
what's
of these
the deal?
days.
You got? No, that's not. We gotta. We got things to do. We need some inspiration, people. Oh, I just want to say, Brenna, I know you listen to the podcast.
Shout out to Brenna, man.
You were supposed to be here this week, but my back got thrown out yesterday, and I didn't go into work.
Next week, Brenna,
Next week
definitely.
for sure, Brenna, you're gonna be on this fucking podcast. We want you. I don't know. I think it might be something good. You might like it. We can use a woman's touch here, no?
We need a.
And if anyone could hang with us, Brenna could hang with
I
us.
believe
She's
I had that
gangster.
convo with Brenna. We need a loud fly on the wall. That's what it was.
Yes. You know what she loves about it? She said it's like listening into a boy's conversation that you would never hear. I hope we have some women listening.
I think that is actually the gimmick that we have. It's genuinely
We got a
like
couple-
guys
we got a
shooting the
couple.
shit,
We got some women
just
listening.
scratching their ass,
weighing
laying
balls
around.
out on a scale.
Scratching
Like,
their ass, smelling their fingers,
it's like this is
telling
what,
us what we had for dinner last
This
night.
is what girls think of. This is a girl's equivalent of like how we imagine them having pillow fights at sleepovers. This is like,
naked.
or I like lingerie. I like the lingerie imagery better.
Keep 'em up.
I'm
I
a
like
big,
them naked.
you know what it is for me?
Because then like there's things
I'm a-
flopping all over the
No,
place.
not me. I'm a corset and garter kind of guy,
I like
man.
floppy.
I like corset and garters.
No,
I
I
like
want
that.
you
I like that
floppy.
put together well. Yeah, floppy is nice too, bouncing everywhere.
Don't
But
you
nah,
everybody flopping around?
corset and garters,
Hitting
dude.
each other with pillows.
I'm more classic.
Feathers
I
everywhere.
want to think of myself as Charles Dickinson smacking his wife once in a while.
You said Charles.
1920.
I bet you Charles Dickinson with a name like Charles Dickinson.
Definitely smack somebody up. Well, he used to be drunk all the time. That would make sense too.
Did he?
Yeah.
So he had droopy
What
dick.
fucking writer wasn't an alcoholic?
Really?
Come on. Think about
I'm
it.
not an alcoholic.
Hemingway. Everybody
I'm a
was an
pothead.
alcoholic. Well, whatever.
Oh,
Some
they were
form
on
of
something
influence.
Like Edgar Allan Poe, wasn't he? Like
Edgar Allan Poe was a drug addict also. I think he did heroin or opium or something.
Yeah.
So why are they war on drugs?
Inspiration, dude.
I don't know, man.
How does our podcast run?
Give
No.
me some
Why were
side
they
note.
all on assistance?
Who?
I don't like the terminology drugs.
No. Listen,
If you're cooking it, it's a fucking drug, dude. If you just have it from fucking whatever it's made out of, it's not necessarily a drug.
No, man.
I don't like that terminology. Personally, I have to say it. I don't like it. You can call it that, but I don't like it.
I don't like it either. How about that? We're not going to call it
yeah.
that no more.
I'm
What are we going
not.
to call it? Give me something.
I don't know. I mean,
Give me some.
cannabis. I call cannabis for the most part. Or
You
an
call
herb.
cannabis?
Or an herb, yeah. If
Yeah.
I have
I
a
call it
conversation,
trees.
Here's the thing. I
What
call
do
it
you
trees.
call it,
I
Ivan?
call it trees with people like you, who I know.
Weed?
Yeah.
See, it's not a weed. I
I
don't
know
say
who,
weed.
It's not a weed. People.
No.
Well, technically it is. Hemp is a weed. It's a fucking bad weed, dude. If you're a farmer, hemp
It
is a weed that you
flowers.
want nowhere near your shit, dude.
It
It
flowers.
grows faster and it affects harder than
Yes,
any
but
other
it-
weed out there. It's a weed.
No,
Hemp, real
but it
hemp.
flowers.
No, cannabis, as in marijuana cannabis, is not as weedy as hemp weed is. But hemp is a fucking weed, dude. If you let it infect your plants, it will fuck your shit up. You ask
Well-
any farmer what they feel about hemp, and they're gonna be like, "That's a bad weed, dude." Worse than dandelion or anything else. It grows harder. It's
Worse
harder
than
to cut.
dandelion?
Dandelion's a pretty bad weed.
Did you just say dandelion?
Dandelion's a bad weed, dude.
Dandelion.
If you have a garden,
Dandelion.
dandelion's a shitty weed to have, dude. It fucks your grass up. It fucks your flowers up. I grow
Dandelion.
shit, dude. Come on.
Dude, what don't you fucking do?
Well, my grandparents were farmers. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Two of your grandparents were farmers.
Yes.
The other ones were fucking astronauts.
No, they weren't
You
astronauts.
fucking traveled the fucking world with fucking
I
Indiana
traveled no
Jones.
world. I came from Europe
You
because of
water
war
skied?
here. What
You
war?
water
skied?
I've never water skied. I want to.
Oh, this
I've
is
never
one thing.
water skied.
You
I want to.
fucking
I
been
ski
in
ski.
war.
Well, I
You-
come from a place that
He
had
was
Winter
born in
Olympics. I
war.
regular skied. No, I wasn't born in war. I was born pre-war.
You were born in pre-war, but you were there for the war.
I would live through the war.
You played Skelzies and fucking hopscotch with bombs going off.
Yes, I did.
Tupac ain't got shit on you.
Nah, he thinks
He was born in prison, but you were born in the
wanna
fucking war.
You want to hear a crazy children's story? And like ghetto kids think they have fucked up stories, dude. When
No,
we were, when
wait
we
a
were
minute.
kids,
Hold on. Ghetto kids do have fucked up stories.
Not nearly as fucked up as this.
But let me hear your fucked up story.
You want to hear what we did for fun?
Because
this is what we did for fun.
Hold
Amongst the air raid sirens, the mortars, and the shelling of the city that had no electricity or water that I lived in for years.
Oh shit!
So think of going outside like, hey, let's go play a game of fucking soccer or basketball. All right. Fuck, run! Like shit starts blowing up. Like that was our childhood.
Was that like tag?
But aside from that,
Was that like tag?
Whatever, it didn't matter what the fuck you were playing.
Like if you got hit with a bomb, you were it. You it.
Definitely not. Or like when you're sleeping at home and out of nowhere, you hear the window shatter. What happened? A bullet went through the window. Like, that happens like every other day.
Well, that happens in the projects.
Every other day, no.
No, every other
Depends
night.
on what projects.
Yeah, but I'm saying how.
Yeah, not every other day, every other night.
How often in the project do you hear your building physically getting hit with bullets?
Not my building.
Whether it's
I
a
lived in a
window
good project.
or the brick of it.
I lived in a
not
good
the building
project.
getting hit, but you
No,
hear it in
I lived in a good project,
area.
but remember that time we heard that crazy shootout, and then we went out because we thought
Yeah, and
someone
then we
got...
saw the cop on the other side.
and
Didn't
we were
want to go out either.
Yeah, the cops
He was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
So check this out. So we were kids, and I'm talking about, I was like 6 years old.
Dude, I
So
ain't
picture a
fucking
bunch of
with you, man.
6-year-olds.
You throw rocks at tanks, man.
Yes,
You're
we
gangster.
do. Yes, we do. I
You
used to throw
fucking
them. I used to
gangster.
throw them at the UN. You know why? Because I understood they weren't there to help, dude. They wouldn't be riding around throwing little kids fucking candy
I
if they
got
were
a
there to
question,
help.
though.
They would go up the hill, dude, and they would stop the dudes with the sniper rifles and the fucking cannon shooting down on us.
See, I got
if
a
they
question,
were there to
dude.
help. That's it.
I want to ask this question.
Go for it.
And I'm not trying to be a dick, although the question itself
It's good for
is
information.
going to sound very dicky.
Go for it.
I'm going to keep it real.
Let's do it.
Why do they throw rocks at tanks? I can understand it at the cops, but ain't you kind of wasting your ammunition?
Here's the thing.
If your ammunition is rocks and you're throwing them at tanks, I just want to ask, like, is it that if enough people throw a massive amount of them, it'll like build a wall in front of the tank?
No, well,
because it's not
First off,
going to harm
you
the
can't
tank.
stop. You can't stop a tank no matter
No.
how big of a wall you put in front of it. He'll
Yeah.
shoot through it. First off. Secondly,
True.
they throw rocks.
I said the question
Well,
was
think
dicky.
about-
I
well-
said it was a dicky question.
It is. Well,
But it's sincere.
Here's the
It's
reality.
sincere.
Here's the reality. There's no water. There's no electricity. There's no food being brought in. Ammunition ran out years ago, not months ago.
No, rocks is your ammunition.
You've got nothing left except for frustration and waiting every second
it's-
of your
it's-
life to be killed. So you've got
So
nothing
it's a
left to
frustration
lose.
thing.
You've got nothing left to lose, and you can pick up the first thing next to you, whether it's a
just
rock,
throw it
a
at the
cinder block,
fucking-
a side mirror off a car, and just tell them fuck you. Just
just
to
tell
know
them that's what it is.
Just to know you're
I'm-
not in the house
Okay.
hiding. I'm right here, and even though you have an 80mm cannon pointed at me, I'm still gonna
I'm
throw
gonna
a
hit you with
fucking
the
rock
fucking
at you
rock.
because I don't give a shit.
I don't give a
Sooner
shit.
or later, you're going to
Okay.
come out of that tank.
Yeah. No. That was the best explanation
No,
I ever
that's
heard.
what it was.
dude.
It's just
I
sheer
know the
frustration
question-
and a lack of everything.
Dude, I know the question sounded like a dick,
No, that's what it is.
but I understand it now because
Think
that
about
reminds
it. Think
me.
about it from a Palestinian perspective. And I mean, where I was at was bad. But I think about Palestinians, for example, and they grew up 6, 7 generations in a war zone. Not like me. Oh, I spent 4.5 years in one. No. He's the brother of, oh no, I'm sorry, he's the son of the father, who's the son of the father, who's the son of the great-great-grandfather, who all grew up in that war zone. None of them have known anything different except for bullets and war their whole life. So that 4th, 5th generation, he can't possibly conceive what it's like to live under peace. Where he has members of his family who have passed away, who are now the elder generations, who lived under the same conditions he has. He has nothing left to lose. He doesn't
Yeah.
give a shit. He'll throw rocks.
He's
He'll
just throwing
piss
the
on
rock.
the tank. He's out there. He'll lay down in front of it and beg for him to run him over. He's got nothing to lose. He's got no
I hear
food.
that.
He's got no water.
It's the
He's got no
frustration thing.
hope. He's got
All he got
nothing
is a
left.
rock.
See, no, all he got is a rock. He
Eat
threw
rocks.
it.
What do you have? What's the
it's a
closest thing
frustration
to
thing.
you? It's
yes,
a rock.
You
Throw
pick
it
it
at
up.
him because
I
you know you're
understand
gonna
that.
hit him.
And can I tell you why I understand that? I was at a game once. At
Baseball
the-
game?
Yeah, but not the Mets. The
Yankees?
No, the one that's in Coney Island.
Oh,
The
Cyclones.
Cyclones. And I'm with my daughter.
What is it?
Yankee
For,
Cyclones.
no, but
No, the
no.
Cyclones is the name of
But
the team.
no, it's in
It's their
NBA.
AAA.
It's the
their AAA
it's the
team.
AAA. There
yes.
we go. Triple
Actually,
A.
it's their double A team, if I'm correct.
Double A.
Yes.
league.
Yeah, it's minor leagues, not
Minor
triple A.
leaguers. Yeah, minor
yes,
leaguers.
but they're double A. I don't
Because in
think they're
NBA,
AAA.
it's the what do they
I
call it
have
in the
no
NBA?
idea, but they have the
It's not the
whatchamacallit
NBA. It's the
league.
ABA.
Yes.
Or whatever it is, the Secondary Basketball
Yes, the second.
Association.
So we were going there because at the time my job used to get us free tickets for the year. No one would take them. So I was taking
It's
them.
fun to go for a baseball game in
Dude,
the summer,
they're the best games you could fucking go to.
Sunny, drinks.
Fuck MLB. If you can get to a AA, AAA game, them
They're fun.
motherfuckers are hungry, son. They want to get into the
And they go hard.
MLB.
They go hard.
You know what I'm saying? So they go hard. Plus, that's where they send the people who are recouping. So we
you
got
get to catch
see
some cool players.
We got to see some players, and I mean every seat is good. Every seat you're right up.
Well, it's only like 50 seats deep.
My son played in that field. He did like 3
Nice.
games out there. I
For
went to
their
go see
little
him.
like little league championships and stuff.
Not literally, he played with his school.
Oh, the high school
Yeah, the high
championships
school.
or whatever. Nice.
Yeah, well, no, not even regular season games.
Oh.
They didn't make it. Their team was
Not that good.
I blame it
Not
on the
because
coaches.
of his side. Yeah, I don't think
blame
it's
it on
because
the
of his
coaches,
side.
dude. I honestly do. I saw a lot of things.
It comes down to coaching,
I blamed it
yeah.
on the coaches. The coach's job is to put the team in the best position for them to win.
Use their strengths.
And,
yeah.
and if they don't perform, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't put them in the best position for them to win.
He didn't give them the tools.
I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem saying it. I don't like their coach. I think he's a fucking asshole. And I ain't afraid to say it. Good. Hope it gets back to him. Hope he listens to the fucking podcast. Fuck you, coach. Okay? You're a dick. I coached. I win championships.
You lost the season
All
because
right?
of you.
I win motherfucking championships. That's what I do when I coach. Okay? But anyway, I digress. What was we talking about?
Oh no. So here, Cyclone games. But let me just
Oh,
reiterate my
so
point
I
real
went to the
quick.
Cyclone game, and I waited on a long line. I bought a fucking sandwich. I bought a burger. Burger don't come with none of the condiments on it. So me and my daughter are waiting on the line to get some ketchup on the shit. You heard the story, right, Peter George? We're waiting to get some ketchup on the fucking sandwich. I'm holding it in my hand like a good little fucking Boy Scout, waiting to fucking go. You know, got my daughter with me, being a good guy, minding
How
my
long
own
ago
business.
was this?
I don't know. I was still with the ex, maybe like it feels like yesterday, but it was probably like years ago. I don't know. Time is
5, 10 years. How
very
old?
fucked
How old
up
was?
to me.
How old was Erica?
It's like 5 years
I
ago.
mean,
it's about 5 years
Jasmine.
because we went and we got stuck that time. Yeah, about 5 years ago.
So Jasmine was in her teens then.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, so we go, me and Jasmine, and I'm waiting, and it's 3 people in front of me. I wait. My turn comes to put a little ketchup on the fucking hamburger, and some chick jumps right in front of me, knocks the burger out of my hand, puts fucking ketchup on a hot dog, and starts to walk away. So I grab her by her arm. I'm like, yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. Where you going? You just knocked that burger out of my hand. She's like, I'm not paying for that. And like pulls her arm away and starts to walk away. And out of just like sheer frustration, like, bah, 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 like as quick as you could blink, I bent down, picked up the fucking burger, and I threw it at her. And that shit, as I threw it, as it left my hand, I see a fucking guard, one of the fucking guards, walking up the steps. And he like looks at me. And everything just went into slow motion.
And he saw the release.
He's looking at me.
He saw your two-seam
I'm looking
fastball
at
from a
him.
mile away.
He saw the 2-seam. He saw the rotation. Dude, it was
the bun
flopping.
separating from the meat.
No, it didn't.
They stayed together?
The bun stood together. It didn't have the top because the top I was holding in my other hand.
Oh, like it still was there.
So it was the bottom bun, the cheese, the
And the
bacon,
burger.
and the burger. And it stood together, flopping in the air. In slow fucking motion, dude. And it hits this chick.
Do you remember the number of rotations?
Dude, it felt like 20.
Counterclockwise?
Felt like 20, and yeah, it was clockwise.
That's
Definitely
counter.
clockwise.
That's
it was
counter.
going. It was no counter. It was the 2-seam fastball.
Oh, so it was counter.
It was counter going, dude. It smacks her dead in her neck. Fucking meat
Flat,
first.
right?
Meat
first.
She deserved it.
And I mean,
She
the whole time,
deserved it.
the whole time it was going in the air.
End of story there. I'm
the
happy
dude,
about it.
the fucking
The
guard
is
is
watching
looking at it float in the air, and I'm looking at him like, oh shit, I'm getting thrown out. Like I'm getting thrown out.
On a
And
Cyclones
dude,
game.
it hits it dead in the neck, right? It sticks there. Then the bun peels back.
The burger stays.
The burger slides down,
Aw.
and then you see the last 2 pieces of like bacon just kind of fall off, like it falls off in sections, right? And the dude, and she looks at the guard, and she's like, she puts her hands up like, what the fuck was that? And he looks at me like, what the fuck was that? But she keeps walking. She doesn't stop.
Like
she
it was
knows,
cool.
Cause she knows she's fucking wrong. So she keeps walking, and the guard comes up to me, he's like, yo, dude, what the hell was that? And I say, yo, dude, I'm sorry. The chick knocked the burger out of my hand. Wouldn't refuse to buy me another burger like a fucking bitch. She gets an ass clown's fucking salute for years ago. Fuck it. That's my 5-year-old ass clown fucking salute. Okay? And she walked away, dude. He goes, let me see if I can get you another burger.
Yeah, man.
See?
My daughter was like, Dad, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, man.
She loved it. She was like, she got what she
Well,
deserved.
because you got justice
My
and
daughter,
you got your burger, dude.
My daughter has always taken my back. I love that girl. She always like I even said to her when it hit the chick in the neck. I told my daughter, you know what your mother is, right? Just go back and tell them I'll be waiting by the car, because I thought I was getting thrown out, son. I was convinced of getting thrown out, but I didn't get thrown out. I got another burger, and I got to chill for the rest of the game.
You know what? Yeah, but you know she walked away in shame
And
like
she
she
walked away
deserves.
with meat all over
Smell
her
Meat
like
neck.
sauce
meat
and
neck.
bacon. Well, bacon first, piled
mad
on
was
with
she, huh?
Fucking meat neck, bitch.
Screw her. That she deserves that.
Fucking meat
But
neck,
going
bitch.
back to the crazy childhood playing around story.
Yes. But I'm just saying, I understand picking something up and throwing it out
Yeah,
of frustration.
you have to, yeah.
Because that's what I did.
You have
like,
to.
what was I gonna do with the fucking burger?
But that's a great story, though.
Well,
I like
No, I'm just saying, like it was strictly frustration. So when you say that,
Yeah.
I totally relate to it
You
on a
feel
much
where it came from.
on a much lower level. I
Yeah.
didn't throw it at a fucking tank. She wasn't gonna shoot my fucking head off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
But she deserved it.
but it was strictly frustration. It was
Yeah.
like I just picked it up and threw it at her. You know,
she
because
deserved it.
There's nothing else you can do.
there was nothing else you can do. So when you tell me that, dude, I honestly, like I said, I know it sounded like a dick question, but I see, on TV all the time. You see video footage of it. You see shit of people throwing rocks.
That's real depressing.
George
And you know
Bush
what?
getting
Hey,
hit with
here's the thing.
shoes.
Here, I'm gonna say one
That
small
was
thing.
hysterical.
Hey.
When they
Not
threw the
one, but
shoes,
two.
when they threw the shoes at George Bush,
That was very well.
I wish he would have fucking just got up and went, "You missed me, bitch." That would have been great.
Yeah.
If he would have just broke character and just went, "You missed me, bitch."
No, it was great though.
Oh, it was
Well,
great.
culturally,
After the
well,
second one, he knew it was intentional.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
culturally,
like,
Well, the
yeah.
first
You
one,
gave me that
what he thought the first one was.
Wow, you son
He thought
of
the
a-
first one was a weapon. After the second one, I was like, it's a fucking shoe.
But he
like
ducked.
the first one didn't blow
Dude,
up.
that
The
motherfucking Matrix.
Yeah,
He
of course.
Matrixed.
Well, he knows, dude. He knows he's a hated fucking man. He knows
It's
he's
fucked
somewhere not in America. Like in
Do you wanna
America,
know
he
what's
knows he
fucked
could
up,
get
dude?
assassinated.
Unless he was scary that his brother might be running in 4 more years.
Yes, he will.
Jed.
They're gonna push Jeb.
Do we really need another Bush in the White House?
It's the Bush dynasty. They're calling it.
The Bush
The
dynasty.
Bush and Clinton dynasty.
Does that
dude.
mean
Yeah,
that's
like as if George didn't do enough
Hillary,
damage.
Hillary's gonna
Now we gotta
run.
get Jeb
and-
in there.
Jay-Z
and
gonna
Jeb-
play at the fucking thing?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah.
The dynasty. The Bush dynasty.
Yeah, the pyramid.
Yeah.
The Bush.
The Bush pyramid. That's
Well, here's the
right.
crazy thing. You know
The
what they
Bush.
do? Yeah. But going back to the
The
rock
pyramid.
throwing, do you
Yes.
know how? And this is crazy. I learned this only maybe in the past year. And I've been like privy to this stuff for years, but I only learned last year how. Take a wild guess. How do you think?
They get the rocks.
And no, screw the rocks. The
'Cause I
rocks you
was gonna
pick up.
say-
It's a desert.
No,
you pick
'cause
up
I was
rocks.
It's
gonna
not
say-
a building. You
Well,
got
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying.
no. Hold on a second.
If the
Picture
government
this,
would stop
picture this.
blowing
If
up
you
their
were-
buildings,
if you were a
they'd run out of fucking ammo.
or kicking them out or whatever. So
Then you can just go in and get them. They
yeah,
got
but no, here's the
rocks.
thing. So picture you're a massive military force, right? You're in a tank, armored
Okay.
jeeps, armored transport
I'm
vehicles.
there, I'm there, I
You're
see
there.
it.
I'm talking about.
I'm ready to punch my brother in the face for no damn reason.
Bulletproof
I'm
vests,
there, man.
helmets, machine guns, the whole nine. Your opposition is a bunch of like rip-ragged teenagers and men who can just throw rocks at you and yell obscenities. That's your opposition. You roll in there with 500 horsepower armored trucks. They're standing there in sandals with their heads wrapped throwing rocks at you. How would you defend against that? Like, what would be your methodology to stop them from doing that? Would you tell them to stop? Would you just let them rock, considering your armor is designed to stop bullets and not rocks? Like, would you just let them rock? What they do is they snatch up kids and they handcuff them to the windshield of the truck.
Who does?
Israeli soldiers, they'll snatch up Palestinian kids and he'll handcuff them to the windshield of the armored jeep
So that they won't
so
throw
that
the
you won't
rocks.
throw the rock at his jeeps because you're going to hit your little fucking son on there.
Oh, really?
So they'll handcuff a little kid on the front of the tank and they'll drive right through the town and throw the rock if you fucking want, but think about it if you hit him. So that's their
And that's
defense.
fucked up because,
The armor designed to defend
Does
50
the kid that has
caliber
a windshield?
Yeah, well, I mean the windshield has
Come on, you missed the spot.
the windshield has the steel grating over the bulletproof glass just in
You know
case
what I
somebody
would do?
throws a cinder block at it.
But now, what do they do with that kid when they get through the
They
city?
let him go. They'll uncuff him and shit,
Okay.
but they'll handcuff a fucking kid to the front of a truck.
I would shit all over their fucking their fucking Jeep or Hummer or whatever
I
the
would
fuck
do it
they're
too.
driving in. I'd shit right on it. I'd go out there looking
I'd
to
do
get
it too.
grabbed, and I'd shit right
I'd
on
do it
it.
too. I'm like,
People
oh,
actually throw it at the kid?
No, I mean at that point you're not gonna fucking throw it. Obviously, you don't.
Well,
wanna
they
hit the
better make
kid.
sure they grab the right kid, because if they grab a kid I don't like, I'm hitting them with a fucking rock.
Not necessarily. I mean, you have to understand all those people are oppressed. They're not gonna throw it and hurt one of their own. Everybody's
if I don't
already.
like them. I believe even the oppressed have people they don't like.
I don't know. It's a difficult situation, but
Even amongst
but,
the
in,
oppressed.
In that,
Hold on.
no, hold on. In that,
Even
in that
amongst the
reference, because I
oppressed.
never got to that story.
What
So
story?
what those kids do and how they live. So as a part of my childhood, once we managed to jimmy open the trunk of a car that was shot the fuck out. It was like burned to hell. It was shot out. So we jimmied open the trunk just out of boredom. We had nothing else to do.
What else are you
And
gonna
nobody
do? I mean,
nobody's
shit's
coming
blowing
outside
up.
saying don't jimmy the trunk open of that car. It's a blown to shit car. Nobody cares. It's the middle of a war zone. Nobody cares what you're
So
breaking
you were
into.
one of those kids that be jumping on the Black Hawk when Black Hawk went down.
Basically.
Yeah, I feel you.
Although it never went down where we were at.
Yeah,
They
nah,
never
they
sent
did.
one for help, put it that way.
There you go.
They never sent one for help. So
Fucking
we jimmy
facts.
open the trunk, and what do we find? We find a whole steel munitions case full of 7.62s, of AK ammunition. Full, like 400 rounds.
4th of July.
What do a bunch of 6 and 7-year-olds think is a cool thing to do?
Light them shits up.
No. Let's see what'll happen if we throw like 3 dozen of these into the fire.
Yeah. Let's see what happens if you throw 3 dozen. What
We
happens?
did.
What happens?
What
Anyone get
happens
shot?
is you camp out behind the rocks as they go off randomly
Anyone
in
get
every
shot?
other direction. Nobody got shot. Buildings and cars did.
I
But
once
we
had a
lost.
friend
We
who put
lost
an
count.
M80 in a
We
pile of
lost.
shit.
First off, we didn't count how many we threw in there. We lost count of how many went off. And they would go off at random fucking
Random
times. So we were
times.
pinned up behind cars and rocks
For hours.
and like
For
boulders
longest.
for like 4 hours, dude. Just wondering, be like, is another one gonna fucking go off when I run for it?
That's awesome. I
Eventually,
love that.
people started getting brave enough. So you saw who was ballsy enough. I was the first one. I was like, fuck it. I'm like, the space in between them is a couple minutes at a time. As soon as one went off, I was like, fuck it. The first one that goes off, I'm sprinting towards the alleyway. One
That's
went off,
great.
boom, sprinted towards the alleyway. I was the
Got
first one
away.
out of there.
But I ain't gonna lie. I would have liked if you got shot in the ass.
I wouldn't because those
It
are
would've
friendly.
made-
Those
it
are
would've
friendly.
made-
But if they were 22s,
it would've
I'll say I'll
made-
say I hope one shot me in the ass. A 7.62, I hope it didn't even fucking graze me. Honestly,
If it hit him in the ass, he'd be.
I wouldn't have an
completely
ass.
You have no
I wouldn't
ass?
have an ass.
Oh, then I'm glad
It
you
would
didn't
chop
get
his whole
shot.
bottom half right off.
Yeah, and I mean,
I
I got a
mean,
nice
where would
ass.
you
I wouldn't have
be?
wanted to
Yes.
lose this that young.
I agree. I do agree. I look at you. I go, you must work out.
I work out.
I get my squats in. I got my squats in.
Holy shit, man. I'm a little fucked up. Anybody with me?
Shout out to the families that tolerate us fucking doing this. Put up with our shit, with our podcast and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
Carl's wife letting him off and letting him come here. My wife letting me come here.
Yeah.
You know, Ivan.
We were just talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we were. I'm fucked up.
Shout
right
out
now.
to the support, man. Yeah,
Yeah, no doubt.
We get a lot of support in doing these things.
I gotta pick up my kids today. I get to see my kids today. I don't get to see my kids today. My kids are gonna come through today, hang out with me. That's cool.
Yeah.
I ain't seen them for a little while. You know. I think I've been told I'm a bad influence. I think I'm a great influence. My son's getting ready to go to freaking Hawaii to fucking
Baseball
hang out
cap?
with the missionaries. No, with the missionaries. He's
Oh,
going
really?
out there to fucking like build churches and shit.
That's pretty dope.
Right?
That's nice.
Yeah.
I could brag about that,
Any
right?
kind of
course.
any kind of fucking self-giving, dude. If you give yourself for any cause, it doesn't matter if it's religious. If it's helped someone somewhere, that's a fucking thing to stand by.
Yeah. I was thinking of trying to get a job for change.org.
Hmm?
Well, I'm a part of them. I'm always signing petitions, and a bunch of petitions I've signed have been passed. I'm very excited about
Really?
that. Yeah. I got 2 dudes, new trials, that I felt they were wrongly put for life, and they got new trials. Like,
They deserve it, man.
Whatever happens, happens.
They're pushing
I've-
forth.
I've signed shit that's actually worked and changed. It feels good, and they're hiring now.
They're pushing forth
So
right
I was
now.
actually thinking of
They're
maybe
pushing
getting
forth.
involved, man.
They're pushing forth new legislation. Come to think of it, I
I've
just
been having
realized.
visions, dude.
That's good.
I think I'm gonna start the next revolution. Yeah, I think I'm talking shit now, but wait. I just think so. I'm just tired of all the bullshit, I gotta be honest. I'm tired of police state. I'm tired of government.
I'm definitely tired of the police state.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Take
tired
one.
of people not using common sense. I believe in laws. You know, don't
Common
get me
sense
wrong.
laws.
Yeah, I believe in laws. I do
Not
believe.
not 50
No,
pages,
no,
not
I
50
don't-
books of laws.
I'm not with you arresting me for smoking a joint. I'm not even with you arresting a non-violent offender for doing any
For
kind
anything.
of drugs. If they do something wrong, then arrest them.
Yeah, I agree.
But if all they're fucking doing is getting high, fuck you!
Let 'em
But it's
run.
easy collar, that's why.
That's what it is. It's easy call.
That's all it's about. The private industrial prison complex, dude. It's a
This is the
dollar.
new slavery.
You're a
It's the new
dollar mark. That
slavery.
is modern day slavery.
It is.
That will actually, realistically, debt slavery is the new slavery.
It is, right?
Debt slavery. Just last year,
Well, no,
college debt
that
surpassed
and the prisons, dude. 'Cause
college
the
debt.
prisons,
Yeah, but college
the
debt.
prisons are privately
Prisons
owned
are,
now.
yeah, they are. But I mean, prisons are a small amount. You have to understand. In prisons, we do have the largest prison population of the world, but we have way higher of a population suffering from debt than anybody else.
You want to know something, dude? You're right. And you want to know
They
something?
want to keep you in debt.
Of course, so that you just go to
Well,
work.
that's all it's about. College debt just surpassed mortgage debt nationally.
And you want to know something?
There's more accumulative college debt, dude. That means you come out of college owing money with no jobs. There's more. Two statistics came out. One, there's more than ever in history of college master's graduates going back to live with their parents, and level of college debt ever in our history.
Dude, it's all just fucked up, man.
My wife
I
has a
feel bad
master's,
for
dude,
my fucking
and she works in a
kids.
fucking hotel.
I feel bad for my kids. It's fucked up.
It sucks. It sucks. They force you into this system, put you in somebody's, $100,000, $150,000, $200,000, $300,000 debt, depends on what college you go to, and you come out of it with no gig.
You come like.
And then
You
gotta
come out of
work.
it. You
You
come
wanna
out of
know
it to
something?
accept a really
Nothing-
nice $24 an hour job when
Listen,
you're supposed to be getting like
anybody who
$100,000,
doesn't want to
$200,000.
believe that they're fucking sheep and that they're part of the fucking system and nothing reminds you more that you are nothing more than part of the herd than snow. Snow will remind you that you're just part of the fucking herd. Cause I don't know anybody who wants to go out in the snow. They don't want to go out. Who wants to go out in fucking snow? It's fucking snowing. But you know what? Everyone does.
You have to.
Got to.
Not you want
Gotta
to. You
get to
have
work.
to.
You gotta get to work. You gotta get that fucking money. You gotta pay them fucking bills. Cause ain't no motherfucker gonna give you a day fucking off.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That rent, I want that motherfucking rent. That cable, give me my motherfucking cable money. I ain't gonna give you an extra day. Fuck you. Fuck you and your extra day.
No
so
free
everybody,
channels, no free
so
nothing.
everybody, yo, I got 2 fucking channels now. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I gotta get you an antenna. I got the air antenna.
One
by
day,
the way.
dude,
I
I
got
got
a
it
bunch of
coming straight from the line. I had like 30 channels
them. But
free.
air is better, dude.
You know,
Jen's
I had 30 channels free.
stepdad put me on. He has a chiropractic office up on Steinway, and he had the line for longest. Switched over to the antenna. Air. They're all the same. They're all HD converted, and he goes, he gets more.
Yeah, you get
he gets
more.
more through
Yes.
the air. He gets more
But
through.
dude,
I
I
got the
woke
antenna
up
too.
one day,
He
2
gets more.
fucking channels. I scanned it, 1 channel.
You lost a channel on the
Lost
scan.
the fucking channel on the scan, and
How
guess
does that
what?
happen?
And guess what? They could suck my Puerto Rican asshole because I ain't motherfucking getting cable. They can go fuck
I'm not paying for it,
themselves.
dude.
They can go
don't
fuck
have
their
it.
I rip
sisters
it.
and their
I rip it
brothers.
all.
They can go fuck their mothers.
I just gave it to
ain't
Leo.
getting fucking cable. Kiss my fucking wrinkly, kiss Carl's wrinkly fucking balls.
Hoorah!
His 22 gram fucking balls.
That's a solid weight on balls.
All right?
there.
Kiss his 22 gram fucking balls. I ain't
deserve it,
fucking
dude.
getting cable.
No,
I don't give a fuck.
Leo.
Take all the fucking
I just
channels.
gave Leo the 9 episodes of fucking Walking Dead, dude. I rip everything online. Fuck that. Everything's online. It deserves to be free. Dude.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, whoa.
It's not allegedly. Everybody knows
well,
it's online.
I will say this. I'll say this. I think that since we bought a bootlegging, I think that online it becomes a little ridiculous.
What, bootlegging?
Look, we got me and Peter George.
Are you talking about it from a music perspective?
I'm talking from the music perspective
Here's
and
the thing.
movie perspective.
I
not
don't-
TV.
I give it up to musicians and to people that get ripped from movie perspectives, things like that. I highly believe in owning music freely, but I also highly support being a heavy concert attendee, because
I
I
agree
feel
with
like
that.
if you the
That's
people
cool.
put it this way, if I'm gonna rip a song online, even if I go on YouTube and I'll type in whatever, System of a Down,
I have
anybody
no
that I like,
problem
anybody
with
that
music being free.
anybody that I like, if I don't have the decency to listen to their song for free and then look for their next concert date because I want to see them live and
Yeah.
pay physically, so I'm like, listen, I want to give you my $40 for my seat, because at
My
that
problem
concert
is
you're
this.
gonna make, and if
This
you
is the
average $1
problem that I
million a
got.
year as a musician, you're good, dude.
I'm gonna keep it real.
You don't need to make like
You're
$100
listening
million
to
as a musician.
Pandora. It's radio. I believe in free radio. I believe in free music. I believe in free music. But if you want to own the music,
It's
in other
different.
words, like I haven't bought music in years, But I don't download music. I listen to
Yeah,
free
I don't
music.
download it, yeah, I
So
don't
if I love your song, I'm waiting to hear it. I'm gonna wait to hear it. And if I need to hear it where I want to hear it when I want to hear it, I'll pay for it then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers come up to me to this day. Yo, whatever happened with SSL? Well, I'll tell you what happened with SSL. Every motherfucker I knew wanted a free album. And everybody else downloaded the shit. So we all fucking broke up because there was no fucking money being made. And we had to fucking, you know, live our lives and make fucking money.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's the problem that I have is that it's different when back in our day, my day, not your day. You're still young.
Yeah.
You're like, what, 17 now? Your birthday just passed
16,
last week, 16? Okay, in my day,
actually,
I would, like Peter
date?
George, in our days, Peter George would be like, yo, this
3
is
days.
hot. And he made me a cassette.
26.
You know what I'm saying? And he'd make the cassette, and I'd listen to it, and I'd have a free copy of that album, but it'd be on cassette. And it would sound a little worse than the actual album. Like it was a little, you'd hear that air. You could tell it was recorded. You know what I'm saying? So if you were good with that, you had the copy of the album. But if you wanted a clear, crystal clear copy,
You gotta buy the album.
you had to buy it. That's all. You had to buy it. But
Studio
now,
quality albums you pay
because
for,
of
that's what
technology,
Oh,
you don't
have it.
lose quality.
No.
It's the same fucking quality if you get it free or if you pay for it.
Yeah.
So who the fuck's gonna? I mean, I hear you. Who the fuck's gonna pay for it?
I think that makes
But
sense.
then
though.
don't get mad when the fucking band that you loved no longer makes music, because guess what? He had a kid to feed.
They're not getting
He had
paid.
fucking a wife to fucking
No,
take
but
care
that's
of.
why- that's
he
why
had
I-
bills to pay.
that's why I
And that
support-
wasn't paying for it. So now the motherfucker works and he designs and he fucking does shit and he fucking. Am I venting?
A little bit. No, but that's why I believe
that's what I'm
heavily.
saying.
No, but
You
that's why I
understand where I'm
believe
coming from?
heavily in paying for concert plays. Like for example, like a small, even if you play a small venue, like a 300 seat venue, 200, like even a dailies, like you pack dailies with like 200 people. If it was like a $20 cover, and everybody in the band could make, you know, a grand or two, and be like, oh, we did a gig once a month. But you make money for the
You buy
fact that
shirts,
you practice
you buy
and you do
shit.
some
Yeah.
merchandise. You know, I'd be like, oh, what do you make a year? Be like, oh, I'm a professional musician. I make 80 grand a year. You make more than enough to pay your mortgages, your bills,
That's
and
it.
you're happy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
dude, I'm coming out to support you. I'm gonna give you my, you know what? Instead of fucking paying $40 in liquor, I'm gonna give my $40 for your ticket because I like your fucking music and I
No.
want to come listen to you.
No,
I
I'm
don't
with that.
want to sit at home and listen to you on YouTube. I want to see you on stage. I want to bullshit with you. I want to see you guys live, and that's why anybody that I like, I've looked for them live. Any band that I've ever listened to,
We gotta go
I
see.
go online and I'm like, when the fuck are they performing near me?
We
Because I
gotta
want to see
go
if I can do it.
see Citizen Cope.
I want to see him still.
I want to see Citizen Cope. How about you? You gonna come with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
I want to see
think it'll
Citizen
be a
Cope,
cool
man.
show,
He's
man.
supposed to be coming out here soon. Yeah, you know. Anyway, that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I don't mind free music. I listen to radio, but if you're gonna like download a whole album or even with movies, dude. What happened?
The next one.
Oh, grab the next one.
Yeah.
You can
No,
say it.
movies, here's the thing. I don't necessarily agree with downloading it. It's just that nobody will stream a 2 megabyte movie. You know, so it's nowhere can you go online and be like, oh, I want to watch a movie from
You know what the problem with movies
from like
is?
a couple years
They
ago.
suck.
Well, one is
They're all regurgitated nowadays.
one
Yeah,
problem with
you're
the
right about
movies.
that.
Modern day movies, 90. They released
They've
something.
all
I
been
think it
done
was
before.
Rotten Apple released. I think it was 94% of all silver screen releases. Anything that goes into a theater is a remake or a reuse of some script.
my
Whereas in
problem-
1984, it was
RoboCop.
70%.
Word,
No, here's the
RoboCop.
thing. Here's the thing. They said in 1984,
Holy shit.
in 1984, it was 87% original movies that were going into it. And in 2014, it's 94% remakes or something
Oddly,
like that.
yeah.
I know a significant, like upside down, basically,
I mean,
flipped
even
over.
the
Because
movie-
every movie that comes out now, RoboCop remake, fucking Hunger Games make off of a book. All the shit that comes out
Well, I mean,
is a
that's
remake
at
off
least
of
that's a
some-
little more traditional.
Look at Spider-Man.
to take
They're
out from a
redoing.
book.
They're redoing the whole Spider-Man series with a new actor.
Yeah,
Like
they keep redoing the same things over
regurgitating
and
the
over.
whole
Well,
thing.
well, even-
Superman they redid. Batman, how many times did they redo? Any movie you
No,
can
yeah,
think of
they
is a
use the same
remake of a
formulas
remake.
with all the superhero films. There's one love interest that they're always looking out for. I mean, come on. They're all Lewis Lane.
Texas Chainsaw
exactly.
Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre redid twice already.
Yeah.
One in the fucking
And doesn't hold up to
90s,
the original.
one in the 2000s.
And the one in 2000 was good. It was pretty good.
It was good, but the thing is
original
that
one's the best,
here's
though.
the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Here's
I
the
mean,
thing.
I tried to sneak into the film and I snuck back out. I was so scared.
The original one, though, was exactly that, dude. It was original. It was an idea that came out of some dude's head, and it was some shit you never saw before.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see a fucking digitally remastered, crazy, gory, brand new CG Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Manchurian
I saw the
Candidate,
original
what garbage.
Manchurian Candidate remake. They did so
gotta
many.
see the
Dude,
original.
can I just take it back 1 second? Because I jumped out while you guys were talking to take a leak to keep it real. But one thing he mentioned about was the superhero fucking things with a love interest.
It's always the
movies
same.
with the love interest. Listen, man. I think the fucking superheroes in the movies are bitches. Straight up bitches. Straight up little fucking. It goes right back into like making bitches out of men. You know, there's no more manly fucking men any fucking more. Like Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne was a fucking billionaire fucking playboy. Alright? He ain't had no love for the hoes. That nigga was a millionaire, billionaire.
They were nothing but fronts
fucking
for him.
Yeah.
Because
All
you
the
wanna know
girls were
why?
just
Yeah, they just upheld the image.
Yes, because that was the image. He wasn't Bruce Wayne.
He was Batman.
He was Batman.
Bruce Wayne was a covered Batman.
He saw his family get murdered in front of his fucking eyes. He fucking said, you know what? I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers. I'm gonna get these motherfuckers.
Get
murdering.
vengeance.
And he became a fucking dude. He ain't just,
vigilante.
no.
But not like that.
No.
The original
He
Batman
ain't
was a great detective.
He ain't just a vigilante, son. You know what I'm saying? Because he went out and got a costume and shit.
No, hold on a second.
He became
you
a
say
hero.
vigilante, but then think about what's their faces on the subway.
Who? Hell's Angels?
Hell's
I mean,
Angels.
not Hell's Angels, the Guardian Angels.
Guardian Angels, same shit.
But there's
They
no
took it-
costume.
he
There's
took-
no costume.
No, I mean, they
They
wore
wear
an
the
outfit.
little red beret.
They wore an outfit, so they knew.
That's
so
a
people
uniform.
Knew. But
There's a
Batman
difference
did the
between a
same
uniform
thing. He took
and
it
a
into,
costume.
he took
Yeah,
it into
you're
his
And
own
what I'm
hands.
saying is when a motherfucker makes a costume, that's an insane motherfucker.
He's
When a
crazy.
motherfucker puts on a beret and puts on a uniform,
So you know who he
that's
is.
an involved motherfucker. That's a caring motherfucker. That's a dude that wants to make changes.
True.
But when you put on a fucking costume,
A
son,
mask. A mask.
you just went deep into the rabbit hole.
He went over the edge.
It's
Okay.
a mask, dude. He's
You
masking
went
his
into the
identity.
rabbit hole. He lives in a cave. He has a bat fucking cave.
Well, no,
okay?
he lives in the mansion. The cave is the background.
Yes, but the mansion
It's
is
all a front, yeah.
the front. That's what people don't realize. Bruce Wayne is the front.
For
The
Batman.
real man is Batman. So when I see these fucking movies where and let's keep it real.
But it's a symbiosis,
But
though.
let's
It's
keep
a
it real,
symbiosis,
too.
though, because without Bruce Wayne, there would be no Batman, vice versa.
Of course,
It's like that yin yang that makes
it's
itself work.
supposed to be that he went psycho, dude.
He did.
You hear where I'm coming from? The dude saw his family murdered.
but-
he went psycho.
Yeah, he went nuts.
And he's fucking killing people. Not
But-
killing,
but- Here's the
getting
thing.
bad guys.
Getting
in.
involved.
If he came from a middle class
himself in the
family
spot.
and he watched his mom and dad get killed, he would go postal with his dad's shotgun and he'd get arrested
Yes.
and or end up in jail,
But
and it
he's
wouldn't be a
rich.
story. It happens to be that he's a billionaire who could fund all
With
this
a,
technology
with a
and science.
with a butler that gives him good advice.
Great advice.
Because you can't throw his
Straight life
butler out
coach.
the fucking.
Life coach. Without Alfred, it
Dude.
wouldn't work.
Yep.
Yeah, because he also gets rid of the
Alfred's
hose.
his rock. Alfred's his
Alfred's
rock.
the rock. Alfred's the one that keeps the hose in check.
No, you know what?
Make sure he can do his shit.
Alfred's his supervisor, dude. If you
Dude,
think about it,
he's
Alfred's
the
his
man.
supervisor. Alfred is Alfred's the Charlie. Batman is the angel.
Alfred, yes.
I'll even say
yes.
it. I'll say it because
Yes.
without Alfred, Batman would be a wild,
He's,
crazy motherfucker who would have lost it
What
a
do
long
they call
time ago.
that? He's when you he's an enabler. He's the enabler.
But a positive enabler,
yeah,
though.
well, it depends on whether or not you think. Would you like your son being Batman?
I mean, if I was murdered with my wife in cold blood,
Then you
and that's
want
what
to
my
get
son
it.
ends
Yes,
up
yes,
being,
right?
then that's
Fuck
nice.
it, because he also got he's in good shape. But what I'm saying
And
is,
plus, Batman
this
doesn't-
whole movie shit though, where like, first of all, let's go down the line. Can we? We got time. What the fuck time? Let's go down the line. Michael Keaton. Okay?
Oh, the worst.
Dick. He was the worst. I like Michael Keaton. He was the worst.
suck.
He didn't even know how to be Bruce Wayne.
He
He was
didn't work
always
out, man.
He was
He wore
uncertain.
a costume that he probably had the double wearing most of the time.
Oh boy, had rubber muscles. He had rubber
Probably
muscles.
wore just the
I
chest
remember
up.
that
Okay.
one. Oh.
No,
Okay.
and I don't even
and that's
mind- no, no.
exactly.
No.
I always used to say it to my
Screw
brother.
that. No, screw
I
that.
don't even think
I
he
don't
wore the
care-
bottom
I
half
don't
of the
care-
fucking costume.
Hey, I don't care about
Okay?
him wearing the costume with the rubber muscles. I care about the actor working out because he can perform the stunts that look correct. When he doesn't work out, he
think-
looks like a sloppy, normal guy in a costume.
Yep.
He doesn't move like a superhuman. He doesn't
I
move like
think-
somebody who you'd be like, oh shit, that's
Jared
Batman.
had it
No,
right.
like
I
the way
had it
he
right.
runs around, I'm like, dude, I would punch that guy and drop
Yeah,
his
you
shit.
want to know what the problem was too? I don't think he
Wrong
ever wore.
casting.
I don't even think he wore the bottom half of his suit.
No?
It was always these pictures of him from the waist up. I think he had his dick hanging out, and he was just doing the Batman scenes with his dick hanging out. That's what I think. When I see him, I'm just like, he just looks like a fucking ass, and I can just picture him with just the top half muscles and his dick hanging out on the bottom. Don't know why. Then we move down the line and we come to what's his face, who did the next Batman?
Who's Val Kilmer?
Val.
He was okay though.
He was much better.
George Clooney sucked.
George Clooney, really? Really, George
Clooney was a joke, but
Really?
I respect George Clooney because he was a really good actor. He just didn't do a good job on Batman.
We're talking about Batman.
The only
I'm
one
not
that
gonna
did a good job
I
was
like
the-
George Clooney
Yeah,
in
he
other
didn't do a
movies.
good job on Batman.
We're talking about Batman.
That's it. He didn't
George
do a good
Clooney,
job.
I don't even. Do I need
But
to
now,
delve?
who's the next one? Because they're coming out with another. Ben Affleck?
Is Affleck supposed to be?
Yeah, he is playing the next
He's the
Batman.
new Batman.
I like Ben Affleck, dude. I got high
but
hopes for him too.
He's a comedian. How could he be?
He's not
a
necessarily a
comedian?
comedian.
No,
He's
he's a
evolved,
joke.
dude. Have you watched The Town? Like he's not
He's not a
even
comedian.
punchline.
He's a joke.
Yeah.
No,
But
no,
he's a good actor though.
No, his
As a
most
hero?
of his movies.
He's a
are-
good director,
Yeah, he was
dude.
great as Daredevil.
Nah, Daredevil was garbage, dude. I'm talking about The Town. I'm talking about things after the fact.
You think he's gonna do better for Batman than he did for Daredevil?
I think so.
Daredevil gave you so much to work with as an actor.
It did.
You're blind.
It was
No,
brand
to
new.
me,
Yeah,
the best
yeah,
Batman
yeah.
was Adam West, man. I don't care. He captured the essence of
He was
Batman.
what do they call that? Cappy?
Adam West.
No, but check it. No, the last one was a little good.
Who? Which one?
Oh yeah, he was good. Christian Bale.
Yeah,
Batman?
Christian
Christian
Bale was
Bale
a
did
little
a good
good.
job.
Yeah, he's
dude.
alright.
Because
Christian Bale
no,
played
here's
Psycho,
the
dude.
problem though. Here's the problem that I
Christian
have.
Bale already played Psycho.
Look, dude, but here's the problem that I have.
He could
And I ain't
play a
gonna lie.
psycho.
I was watching that movie because my son, for one of his birthdays, wanted to see that movie whenever
Psycho?
it came out. No, Batman, the one
The
where
Christian Bale one.
where they actually kill the chick. The second one, where they kill
that one sucked.
They kill his love interest. What made it so good was they killed his love interest. I can't lie. I was watching it, and when they gave him the choice to go after one or the other, of course he goes after his woman. But they gave them the mixed addresses. Remember, they gave him the old switcheroo.
Yeah.
So when he thought he was going after his woman,
He was going
he
after
wound up
his
actually saving I don't know, whoever the fuck he was saving. I don't
Harry
remember.
Dent.
Harry Dent. And he wound up saving him. And then they showed the woman. She was like, oh shit. Boom! It got blown up. I was the only one in the theater.
Dying laughing.
Yo, the whole theater was quiet. And I went, oh! Awesome! Fucking awesome! Yo, they were looking at me like I was the biggest dick in the world. And I could not stop laughing. When I saw that they blew up the chick.
Oh, hey, it's funny because
They
even when
blew
she
up
said
the
she
chick.
goes,
Dude, that's the most original shit in Hollywood in fucking
what makes
years.
it funny is that
They
she
blew up the
she's
chick.
aware of it.
She
goes,
knew
goes,
it.
Oh, okay. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
how
yeah.
it goes down?
Yeah. She was
Like,
like,
this is it.
She
She
was like,
knows.
Yeah.
She's okay with it.
Oh,
Like,
so I won't be in for the sequel, huh?
I loved it. And since we're talking about chicks in fucking in the hero movies, what the fuck is up with what's her name with Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah, she could not play.
What was her name?
Kirsten Dunst.
Kristen Dunst playing fucking
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane? Does anyone read the fucking comic? Mary Jane was hot.
And
Kristen Dunst
is not.
Is not.
Yeah, you're right.
She's just cute.
If
At
that.
best.
At best. If she's really slutty, she could be cute.
Yeah.
I mean,
what movie was
I
it that
mean-
she was slutty in again? I forget.
let's
Everybody
keep it
knows
real.
what I'm talking about. The
This-
girls will know.
This chick was fucking, she was beyond Peter Parker's fucking grasp.
She was way above him. Yeah.
You know, that's why everyone bugged that he got
Lois
her.
Lane, same thing.
No, Lois Lane,
Was a fox, dude.
dude, fuck Lois Lane.
Lois Lane was a fox.
I'm gonna say fuck Lois Lane for the reason of the movie Superman 2. And I'm glad you brought
when
that
she
up.
played him?
Superman
Wait a
2.
minute, wait a
When she
minute.
played him,
Superman
you
1.
mean? When she played him?
Superman 2. Got Superman
I
2.
saw
Oh
three-
wait,
I
wait,
think I saw
Superman.
it twice in
We're
the
talking
theater.
about Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
Those were the
I saw him in
Superman.
person.
Yes.
actually, man.
Kristen Dunst,
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck her.
She's not like
She's
hideous.
just cute, dude. She's just cute. She's not.
But
she's
she's
no!
not Mary Jane, though.
She's
We're
no Mary
talking
Jane,
Mary
dude.
Jane.
We're talking about the representation of cannabis.
Mary Jane.
I think she looks nice.
Mary Jane was who's the chick with the
She looks kind of like
with
a Mary Jane
with the
here.
thing on her face?
Kate Upton.
No, the like back in the day the
Cindy
Oh,
Crawford.
Marilyn Monroe.
she was Cindy Crawford in her prime.
Mary
That's who
Jane
Mary
was supposed
Jane
to be
is.
gorgeous, dude. Mary
Mary
Jane was
Jane
gorgeous.
is
In the
supposed
comic,
to be
she was gorgeous. I
Exactly.
mean, everything that I described Mary Jane, you're like, oh
Kristen
shit,
Dunst is
all-American,
nothing more
beautiful girl.
than the other chick. Who's the blonde chick he dated?
See, they even cut her out, man. Gwen
Yes.
Stacy, who I like.
Yes, she
She's-
should have been
she's
Gwen
the original.
Stacy. She should have been Gwen Stacy.
That would've made
They
sense.
should have made her the first girlfriend. They should have killed her on Roosevelt Island. Just like the comic
On
books.
the
yeah.
tram, right?
That's how she died.
That's
in the
how she
trailer.
died in the comic book. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a shock.
That was dope.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it was here.
But can we go back to, because I've been really looking, and I know we're running long in the podcast, but I don't care. I want to just say this. I had an epiphany in life
Okay.
with Superman 2.
Okay.
And
In life.
you brought up in life, a life epiphany.
Because of Lois Lane.
Because of Lois Lane, that bitch.
Double L,
And we're
what's
talking
up?
about the movie. We're going to talk about the movie.
Okay.
All right?
But it's not really her fault, though.
I was never, see, no. Don't
No,
let
wait.
him buy you that, son.
She was
Don't-
never in love. She was in love with Superman, but she got stuck with Clark Kent.
Okay. Yes.
She never liked Clark. She wanted Superman, the guy who could fly.
Okay.
Clark Kent took it upon himself to get rid of his Superman.
Okay. Boom. Great. That's what I want to go to.
Same dude, though.
Okay? No. That's what I want to go to. It's not the same dude. It's not the fucking same dude. And you, married, listen to what I'm gonna fucking tell you. And every fucking married or in a relationship motherfucker out there listening to this podcast right now, I'm gonna share my fucking epiphany. Okay? What happened to me? I'm sitting there watching Superman 2. And like my brother said, she didn't tell him to do anything. He took it upon himself. And here's the problem. Here's what happened. Superman was flying around being Superman, right?
Sure.
He meets Lois Lane. And now Superman, as far as we know in the movie, never got no pussy. In all that fucking power,
Being super, he never
being
got
super, he never got no pussy.
some super
He was
piece.
As
around
far-
Metropolis.
as
He
far
never
as
got
we
to
know,
fly. He,
he
just
never-
hung around one city.
He never
Yeah.
laid the
Yeah.
super D in the super P.
Yeah, okay?
He
So
didn't
as
wanna
far
drop
as
that
we
pocket
know,
full of kryptonite.
as far as we know, going by the movies, the first chick he really got hemmed up on was Lois. And the first time he banged Lois was in the where? House of Solitude. Or the whatever, Palace of Solitude, or whatever. His Solitude.
The Fortress of
Fortress of Solitude.
In the North Pole.
Okay? Here's the problem. Problem is he didn't get no pussy, right? He's seeing Lois. Lois is giving him some base. He saved her a couple of times. You know, he like flew out of nowhere. Oh, you saved me. He's feeling the vibe.
Turned the world around
She's
for
feeling
her.
the vibe. Now here's
Yeah.
the thing though. He already knows Lois because he already met Lois as who? Clark Kent.
Yeah.
And he
Who
liked
she
her as
was not
Clark Kent.
interested. But she was not interested in him.
No, he liked her as Clark Kent. He loved her as Clark Kent.
He loved her.
She wanted nothing.
From Clark Kent.
Hear this world, nothing to do with Clark Kent. Nothing. Clark was a dick. Right?
Clark was
She
a
liked
dweeby ass.
Superman. She used to say to Clark, can you hook me up with Superman? And Clark, like a dick, is, yeah, maybe, touching his life. Maybe I could do that for you. Instead of being Superman, whipping out his super dick and going, I got your super fucking man right here. Here's your fucking Superman. He never did that. He stood in role, said, I gotta be Clark, right? Boom. One day he tells her, right? They have dinner, and he tells her, because he's a dick, he doesn't realize that you're Superman. You can fuck anything, dude. You're Superman. You could probably do it in a single bound. They won't even know what happened if you really want to fuck.
Even
again.
as Clark Kent, if he said, bitch, I am Superman.
Exactly.
would've got it.
He would have got it. He would have got
He'd
it.
be like, this is the cover.
Okay.
Like, you get
So
to
he
chill
falls
with the
in
cover.
love. He takes her on that bullshit flight.
Yeah.
They fly around the world. He's holding her with the pinky, and somehow by holding her with his pinky,
She can hold on
she's
with
flying.
her pinky.
She's flying. You know.
As she's being dragged at like
Yeah,
400
yeah.
miles an hour.
Yeah. Exactly. But he fucks
I
up.
love analyzing physics of movies.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
And it's a superhero movie, which makes it even better. But he takes her to the Fortress of Solitude, which is his first fucking mistake.
In her regular clothes.
That's his man cave.
She's not freezing to death.
That's his man cave. That's his man cave.
That's the first place he takes
Okay?
her.
There
Shouldn't
should
have.
be a sign on that fucking door that says no women allowed.
Unless you're Wonder Woman.
This is Rape Cave.
Unless, wait a minute. Unless it's the
Except
rape
for,
cave.
yeah, except for on Rape
That's
Tuesdays.
his rape cave.
On Rape Tuesdays.
I mean, he should have the Batman spray that you spray in their faces, make them forget, But he brings her there, right? And he winds up what? Banging Lois. Now let's pick up right there. I'm gonna take you to my epiphany, okay?
Right
He-
there is where you had it?
He bangs Lois. The next day, he comes walking out. They show him walking out into the fucking Fortress of Solitude
After sleeping.
with his curl looking extra tight. His clothes, his nipples, you can see them through the fucking S on his shirt. He feeling pumped. He called his moms, who, by the way, is dead. Dead! But he has the hotline.
Yeah, the...
And he called the moms. And the mom says, hey, what's up? And she looks at him.
You look different.
You look different,
A little
yeah.
confident.
What's up? What's going on with you, with Superman?
Yeah.
And he says, Ma, I found the chick.
That's it.
He says, I found her. She goes, you did? Who is she? Right away, he says, Lois Lane. You know what the mother says?
Huh.
She's immortal. She goes, whoa, Superman. She's immortal.
Yeah.
And he goes, but Mom, I love her. You want to know why? And let's keep it real. We all saw Lois Lane.
Yeah.
You saw Lois Lane.
Yeah.
She's not ugly.
No.
She's a regular.
The power of the pussy.
She's a regular. She's a regular.
Power of the puss.
Okay? But it's his first trim, and he thinks that's super pussy.
It's that mega V.
In his mind, but Mom, she got the super pussy.
The
And his
mega V.
mom, being a
There's nothing like it in
learned
this
woman,
world.
being a learned woman, says,
Stronger than kryptonite.
Superman, that's not super pussy. She's immortal. That's mortal pussy. And he's like, but Mom. And then she says to him, and I quote, if you're gonna be with a mortal, then you will become immortal. She's saying, listen, if you're gonna lower yourself
To that level.
fucking lower you're Superman. You deserve Superwoman.
Yeah.
You're fucking with a mortal. She's immortal. She's a cool chick, but she's a fucking mortal. Okay?
She's way below
She
you.
don't understand Superman. How can she? She's immortal. But he says, but Mom, I love her. Now, of course, like any mother, that hits her up. So she hangs up the phone. Boom, her face disappears. And you know what the dead mother does? Shows up in person. Walks right up to him. Now, while this is going down, Ivan, and I come to you now, because you said she didn't do nothing, right? Exactly. She comes walking out feeling really good. You know why? She got super dick.
Yeah.
She got super dick.
She
He
got
didn't get super
No
pussy.
denying that.
She got super destroyed.
She got super destroyed, right? So she comes out in her silk fucking. That wasn't even there when she got there.
She had that waiting for her.
Yeah.
Come on, that's
In her
super
silk
D, dude.
shit,
You get
nipples
laid and you get a
perky,
silk nightie.
And she stumbles across this whole conversation between Superman and the mother, and she sits there and she listens. She listens, dude, and she listens to him go, but Mom, I love her. And she goes, listen, Superman, I'm paraphrasing.
I came back from the dead.
I came back from the dead to tell you she's immortal, dude. Hear what I'm saying? And she says to him one more thing. She goes, and I quote, if you go mortal, you can never come back. And you know what he says? He says, I want it. I want her.
Yeah.
Does Lois go, no, Superman? No. She sits there and watches.
Because now she
And
has
then he
power.
starts to go, yeah. And then he starts to go into the booth, right? With his perfect curl, his nipples popping out the S on his shirt. She just watches. Dude, I'm sitting here watching this, and my mind is exploding.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing shit that I never seen before.
Mind blasting.
Yes. And she goes,
Takes a big swig of the familiar.
she
and then what
doesn't
does
say
she
nothing. He goes in there and all the lights start flashing. He sees his life flash before his eyes and he walks out. And guess what he walks out in? A suit whose tie is unwrinkled. I mean, it's wrinkled. It's not
A
even
little bit of a
tightened.
beer belly.
He's wearing penny loafers. His curl is gone.
He walks out as Clark Kent, basically.
He walks out
But
as
like
Clark Kent.
sloppy Clark, though.
He walks out as Clark Kent and guess what? He sees her there.
His eyesight is a little
He
shot.
sees her there, and he walks up to him. He walks up to her, because he just sacrificed his whole life for her. He sacrificed who he was
For her.
for her. And she goes, and she goes, you did all that for me? I'm quoting, son. She says, first words, you did all that for me? And he goes, yeah, because I love you. You know what the bitch says?
Destroys
I
him.
don't know what to say. He says, all you need to say is I love you. You know what the bitch does?
I don't know what to say.
No. She grabs his head and his hands and pulls them into her bosom and cuddles
Just holds
him.
him there, yeah.
Just holds him. I don't know about you guys, but that don't sound like I love you. You
Yep.
want to know why?
That sounds like I'm sorry.
You want to know why? Because she loves Superman. She never loved Clark Kent. But here's the trick with women. Okay, and if you're different, you're different. If you're a woman out there and you're like, that ain't me, I'm different. I'm going to say first, analyze. I'm
For
saying
real,
it.
though, get deep.
I'm going to say it first.
Get deep.
Analyze.
Deep.
And then if you're different, good. Then you're a catch. okay, then you're a catch if you're different. But I'm gonna say this. That bitch stood there, took him in. Never loved Clark Kent. Always loved Superman. Knew that Clark Kent was Superman. She received Clark Kent. You hear where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
She said, fuck it. No one gets Superman. No one gets Superman. I got him. He's not Superman no more. He's not Superman no more. He's Clark Kent. But I got him. Fuck it. I'll take that. So no one can fucking... Because Superman...
Just being greedy.
Because Superman needs to be shared with the world. He's Superman. He needs to be shared with the fucking world. Okay? He needs to save more people.
That's true.
He should have flew
A
out of
lot
the
of
Okay?
people.
See the rest of the
Okay?
world.
But check it. So the first
True.
thing he does and they do to celebrate, they go out to eat. They don't go to a
At
fucking
Arby's.
fancy... Yeah. Like an Arby's. Not even.
Not even a diner.
A diner. Dude, and a diner with no
like a
tables.
truck stop diner.
Truck stop! Love you. Truck
That's the best
stop
thing about the
diner.
Yeah.
whole movie.
And guess what happens? He comes in with his non-curl fucking tiger. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. She goes, go ahead, Clark. Go use the bathroom. He goes use the bathroom. A trucker comes in. This seat taken? Well, my boyfriend's sitting there. Yeah, not anymore. How you doing, baby? Starts kicking it to Lois. Now here comes Superman. Well, no.
Clark Kent.
Here comes Clark Kent.
Yeah, because Superman don't exist no more.
Doesn't exist no
Lois
more.
killed him.
No.
No, he killed himself.
But Lois allowed it. And I'm saying...
That was her choice.
And I'm saying if Lois was a superwoman,
She would have not
she
allowed
would have
it.
never allowed that.
Yeah.
She would have never... If she would have been a Yoko, that's right, I said it. Fucking Yoko.
Yoko's the...
Okay, I said it.
That's the bitch right there.
Because when she got rid of a man, she gave him a woman because she knew he couldn't be alone. That's love. She didn't break up the Beatles. They were breaking
it's
up.
also control. By giving your man a certain woman.
Yes,
you got
it's
over
control.
her,
It's
you know?
control, but
She was
it's
very smart.
But it's good control, son. He needed it. But let's get back to
She was
what we were
taking
talking
care
about.
of him.
But let's get back to what we're talking about. A superwoman would have never let that happen.
That's true.
She let it happen. He comes out, right? He comes out,
She
son.
fully facilitated it.
He comes out, son, and he goes, excuse me, you're in my seat. Right? And she goes, Clark, no, no, because she knows.
You don't want to fuck with this.
She knows. Clark, you're Clark Kent. He thinks he's still Superman.
Yeah.
He hasn't realized
That he's immortal.
you gave up who you were.
Yep.
You're no longer Superman. You're no longer who she fell in love with. You hear where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So,
He thought he was still the same
he
man,
thought he
but
was
he
the same
wasn't.
man. He tapped the nigga. No, I got this, Lois. Taps him on the shoulder. Motherfucker says, yo, get out of here before I hurt you. Excuse me. Taps his shoulder again. I think we should step outside. He goes, okay, let's step outside. They get up. Clark starts walking out. He kicks the shit out of Clark right there in the second fucking row. They didn't get 2 fucking stools. They didn't go 2 stools before this motherfucker kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Okay? In front of his woman.
Destroyed him.
And guess what happened? While he was kicking his ass, Lois jumped on him. Because a woman will fight for her Clark. She won't love him, but she'll fight for him. You understand what I'm saying? Because she knows if she lets him go, he just might become Superman again.
Yeah.
So she'll fight for him. She jumps on him, starts smacking the dude with a little girly hits. Back it off him. He throws her on the fucking chair and then goes, why order? And I swear, that's a quote. He literally says,
Why
I order, with the little backhand shit. Why order? And then walks out. Like, I don't need to deal with this. He realized,
You're not worth it.
you're not worth it. You're a regular bitch. A regular man realized it. You wanna know why? He didn't fuck her. There's no power without the pussy. So he didn't fuck her. He was like, and I know people are gonna hate me for what I'm saying, but
The
I'm giving it
moral
to
of
you
the
true.
story is if
So
you're a girl...
here's where it gets better, son. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I wish I was.
Okay.
But it's about to be done. He's on the floor now, bleeding. Right? And he goes, what's this? My blood.
Yeah, that shocked him.
Because he ain't never,
That shocked him.
never bled. And then he realized, holy shit, I just gave up who I was. And then right when that happens, they look up at the TV, and the mayor comes on, or the president comes on and goes, we're giving the shit over to
Zorg.
to Zorg and everybody else. Then he goes, Superman, where are you? I wish you could help us. And they like snuff him up real quick and get him off the screen. And he goes, I wish Superman was here. You know what this bitch says? I wish the man I fell in love with was here.
Oh, wow.
Superman.
Exactly. Then he goes, I gotta go back. In other words, I gotta go back to my place and get my powers back. I gotta be Superman again. You know what this fucking cunt? That's right, I said it. The C word.
C word.
C word. You know what she says? Do you know what she says?
Drop it.
You can never go back.
Oh, 'cause she wants to still think she still has the power over him.
You can never go back. Dude, it was an epiphany. I realized I was living with a mortal. And I'm Superman. I'm super fucking man. And I don't mean I leap tall buildings with a single bound. But I mean like I believe that motherfucking the dude you fall in love with, love the motherfucker you fall in love with. Stop motherfucking trying to change the motherfucker, because then he's gonna change for you.
Yeah.
That's what dudes do, they'll change for you.
Yeah.
Then you're stuck with fucking Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Okay? Then you wonder why it's mission every other fucking night. Every night, missionary, missionary, missionary. He don't even eat the pussy. Because Clark don't eat the pussy.
True story.
Superman did. What up, Randy? Where are you? You outside? All right, well, you're going to have to hold on a second, Papa. I'll be right out. All right, with that note, once again, man, you just listened to another edition of fucking Rated G.
That was deepness right there, women. Take note.
I'm just saying, stop trying to change your Superman. See, cause check it. For each woman, Superman is different. It's who you see to be your Superman.
That don't modify it.
You understand what I'm
I'll say
saying?
George Reeves was a different kind of Superman. Remember, his Clark Kent was always going after the same stories that Lois was. He wasn't like Christopher Reeve's Clark Kent, who was like, completely love-struck.
Oh yeah, he was love-struck. The original Superman was a Mac, but we're talking about
the original Clark
we're talking
Kent,
about
was,
that one. That's
was
the other thing.
cutthroat.
Well, that's the thing. The thing is, society's pussifying
That's the other
everybody.
thing too, right,
And
yeah.
we'll bring that up in the next podcast. Cause right now, Carl,
Yo.
could you grab that guitar back there? Give us a little
Absolutely.
traveling music, man. We got Randy getting ready to come in. He's needing to pick up some stuff. And I just want to thank everybody for coming, man. You guys are just fucking the best. You're not just my best friends, man. You're fucking
Next
family.
week, keep it out. Brenna joining us.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get Brendan to come down next week. So that's episode number 7, baby. You've been listening to Rated G
Thanks for staying
with
with
Gary
us.
Garcia and the RustinBluez Rap Pack. I was your host, Gary Garcia. I want to thank my brother Ivan, Carlito, St. Ives, Polo. I want to thank
Peter George
for laying down the sound, keeping
For
everything
hire.
tight. And once again, yeah, he's for hire, baby. You need beats, you need some engineering. Get in contact with us through the Facebook page. And thanks for listening. Once
Thank
again,
you.
you can't unhear things. And God bless.
Have a good one.